Thank you for joining us. My name is Carter. I am one half of the regular Star Wars Station Communication podcast, and I am 1/5 of the Wayward Wayfarers actual play RPG podcast. We thank you guys so much for tuning in with us, whether this is the first time or the second time you're tuning in. We thank you for joining us for the next part of the Wayward Wayfarers adventures. This will be the last Wayward Wayfarers adventures that premieres on our regular podcast stream. So if you're listening to this on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to your podcasts, if you're not listening and watching the video over on Patreon, then this will be the last time that you hear from the Wayward Wayfarers. The Wayward Wayfarers will be permanently moving over to Patreon after we did these 2 preview episodes here on our regular podcast feed. You can join and hear the Wayward Wayfarers and see all of the action at the table for only $2 a month. It's at the $2 tier, at the Jedi Youngling tier. So please, if you've enjoyed the adventure and you enjoyed this adventure, please consider going to our Patreon, patreon.com/Star Wars Station, and subscribing at the $2 tier or above so that you can get every single episode of the Wayward Wayfarers as this story progresses. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. We have so much fun doing this, and we are really excited to bring you Chapter 2 of the Wayward Wayfarers. As the fledgling New Republic struggles to bring freedom and order to the galaxy, the Wayfarers, a rogue group of explorers with a curiosity for the Force, receive a mysterious transmission for a meeting on Ryloth. Here they are tasked with finding dark side texts on the ancient Sith world of Moraband for an enigmatic buyer. The Wayfarers race to Moraband, where another group tasked with finding the ancient texts has beaten them to the Valley of the Dark Lords. A battle between the group ensues, and the Wayfarers are triumphant, managing to capture a member of the pirate crew who calls themselves the Hagglers. Now they must brave the tombs of the Dark Lords to find these long-forgotten manuscripts.
Hello there. Welcome back to the Wayward Wayfarers, our adventure in space, part of the Station Media Star Wars Station RPG playthrough of Edge of the Empire. We're so glad you could all rejoin us for our second adventure. In the first session, we met all of our players, Filibrani, XS, Qtalk, and Zell. It was agreed that all of you would take a mission for an Itachi woman named V and Hari, who you met on Ryloth after receiving a transmission from her. The mission is to recover and retrieve some ancient Sith manuscripts situated on Moraband within the Valley of the Dark Lords. After arriving, you met Commander Vare, and you decided you were not going to be docking in town. So, flying for a couple of hours, it took you to situate and find the Valley of the Dark Lords. You arrived to what you thought was the entrance, did a bit of sneaking about, getting a idea for the local fauna and flora, so to speak. Zell, you encountered a Tukata on the way after a not great stealth check. Qtalk managed to make it all the way down and stole a speeder bike. You had been alerted beforehand that there might be another group there already searching for these manuscripts. Right after, Qtalk steals the bike. He races back up the valley, escorted, of course, by XS in his TIE Interceptor, firing away. Combat was completed. A rope trick was pulled. It didn't quite work out, but it almost did. It was a great effort. You guys were able to successfully kill all the Hagglers, or the group members of the Hagglers, except for 2. You took 1 hostage, and then you know that there is 1 more still in the bottom of the valley that was not able to make it to a speeder. After taking that 1 hostage, you did a bit of light interrogating, decided you would get some rest, and that brings us to the present. So, Wayward Wayfarers, what would you like to do?
Our first question for you, DM, is are we long rested?
I believe you guys took a long rest at the end of the last session, so you can...
Well, so before we get 100% started, I want to talk about what this fantastic bottle is in front of us. So
Came in a very
This
nice
is Colin.
box.
I play XS in this fantastic game, but
For you audio-only listeners, there is a glass bottle that Colin's referring to.
yes, and it's a very fancy bottle of tequila called Sincoro. And I encourage you to tune into the video part of this, and you'll notice that the bottle bears a striking resemblance to the bottle that Grief Carter presented Din Djarin in the episode of The Spies of the Mandalorian Season 3. And it's a not cheap bottle of tequila. I encourage everyone to try it. We are all fixing to try it on stream. We're all going to take a shot. So, a toast to each and every one of us for this fantastic game.
Thank you very much, Colin.
Looking very much forward to this. All right. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Thank you, and may the further adventures of the Wayward Wayfarers be very fruitful. Thank you all.
Wow, that's the smoothest gold tequila.
Wow, that is
I've
so
ever had.
good.
So
That doesn't taste like
It's
alcohol.
so sweet.
phenomenal.
Not fruity, but
Fantastic
very
stuff.
good.
Glad I
That's
didn't
crazy.
take,
Yeah,
I'm glad I
that's
didn't
good.
take mine all at once. I'm going to savor this. This
Yeah.
is really nice.
Yeah, that is good.
Oh,
I liked your
some-
Antique Roadshow impression, Brian, spinning the bottle around the table.
With that, at the beginning of this session, let's go ahead and roll our destiny points.
Sounds good.
Destiny points. So thank you all for listening to that. I encourage you to purchase this bottle of tequila and
That is
enjoy what
delicious.
only other characters in Star Wars and some other fancy people get to enjoy.
I got one dark side. Colin got one
3
dark
dark
side.
side.
Brian got 3 dark side.
Come on, guys. Dang
Four
it.
Four
dark
dark
side.
side points.
4 dark side.
I like my
Just
first
for
roll.
me.
Amazing.
Didn't need these.
This. I mean, look, it's fitting. We're in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Of course, the
Right.
Dark Lord is
Oh,
permeating this adventure. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay, what time of day is it? Where are we at on the?
The morning,
It's
right?
the morning after.
Yeah,
the-
you guys, I believe, have the droid currently watching your captured Weequay prisoner.
Okay. So I think that.
But you can all get a long rest, yes.
Okay, so we long rest, and that all wounds, all strain, we're back to full.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All of it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's what I thought. All right. I mean, I'm woke up. I'm ready to go. My leg is healed because of the Bacta last night, and so I'll go down and access. Was the prisoner fine all night?
He did not speak a word. He's very angry. I can tell by his actions and mannerisms. However,
We on watch. Everybody noticed a bunch of the wolf creatures roaming around, and so we need to be on watch next evening. But I think it's time we get on with our mission.
agreed. Should we leave the speeders here or take them with us?
I don't know. We need to find the others too. We have to check out what happened to that other. Was it a Weequay? The other Weequay down on the down in the bottom of the valley.
I thought the other ones were lucky. No, he was the lucky one. He got left behind. We'll see how that goes.
Depends how long this fire held up.
He didn't meet this one.
To be safe, I think. How many speeders did we pick up? We picked up 3 speeders. There's 4 of us. I mean, I think to be safe, we can head down on speeders, and we take the floodlights.
And our box.
And our
We have a secure container.
and our secure container.
Right.
Okay. All right, y'all want to head down there?
Let's go.
What are we doing with the prisoner?
He's
We're
coming
just-
with us.
Oh, he's coming with us. I guess I was gonna leave him tied in the ship.
Yeah, and
Ship
then
with the
we
new back.
unplug
Yeah.
some key.
No, we need him as a
engineer-
bargaining chip for when we get down there for the other guy.
Yeah, but if the other guy's gone,
The
then you have
pieces
to
of the
watch
other
He is
guy.
going to be there, trust me.
I think he's dead. But okay. All right. Well, I am getting on the back of the speeder. I'm not even piloting one. I'll just get on the back of the speeder with excess. One of you two has to take the prisoner.
Were we allowed to double up on
The
the
guy who's
speakers?
responsible for this mess can take this prisoner on the speeder.
So, how are we...
No. You're okay. 3 of us on speeders, and then we can throw the other guy on the back of your. What do you got for a mount?
Well, the Dubag's not quite as fast.
Well, not as fast, but you can throw some luggage.
And
The
have
guy
to
that
come
didn't
back.
die last night.
That's your call.
Yeah,
That's your pet.
You can bind him and have him trail behind.
Yeah, I need
So-
to know how you 5 are riding these 3 speeders.
2 people can fit on a speeder.
Yeah,
No,
we've
no.
seen that in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, but what model?
It's true, but this is
It's
these
the
are
exact
single
model in
seaters.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, single seaters. Let's throw them on the back of the
So
Dubek.
the Dubag can run as fast as a speeder for a limited distance.
What's
Yeah,
the
so-
limited distance? Does it say?
That's all this is. All limited
We got
distance.
all day to get down to where we need
Yeah.
to go.
All right. Look, I'll hop on the dewback. You're on the dewback? Okay.
It's
Dewback
my list.
and prisoner on the dewback, and then each of us on a speeder.
And he's still.
And we'll just run our speeders as fast as the dewback can go.
Yeah, we'll just go slow.
Yeah.
All right, yay, speeder.
All right, that's what we're doing. We're headed down.
Not too difficult if I get everyone to make an easy planetary piloting check, as you are on speeders.
Does the dewback athletics, right?
I think the dewback is athletics.
Dewback can be athletic.
Easy's 1 purple?
Yes.
Okay.
Not very hard. This is not super fast. Speed.
It's a wash with 2 disadvantage for
Okay,
me.
go ahead and roll the force die.
It is 1 dark side point.
Okay.
My speeder blew up.
Your speeder doesn't blow up, but your speeder does begin to start having some mechanical issues. Maybe it's from being pushed during the battle.
It
It's
was-
sputtering. It's just not.
It was
It's not running as it should be.
Okay, so
I
it's
think
You
like...
might be able to repair it,
Okay.
but it's
But
not.
it's-
It's currently still running.
All right,
I had
got it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I had 1 success and 4 advantage.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're good. You can pass on your advantage as well if you'd like to add a bonus die to somebody's roll.
Double success with 2 advantage.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
You all kind of watch as Phil is like
Yeah.
struggling a little bit with the throttle and the actually changing gears on it.
You use the dark side.
Yeah, so I had
token.
1 success and 3 damage.
I dare you. You have 4 of them.
One success.
You have plenty.
You're good.
Okay, all right, so we all made it down there, but my speeder's like smoking and sparking.
Your speeder is starting to smoke out. Like I said, it's still functional, but you might not want to push this one too hard.
Stop
Get the idea.
stomping the clutch, Phil. How many times I have to tell you stop stomping it? That's not even the clutch you're stomping. Stop it.
And the prisoner is with you.
Prisoner's on the dewback.
Okay. He has not said anything the whole time.
I hit him with stuff.
He looks angry. Looks quite angry.
So what do we see when we get down there?
So, you guys headed to where you stole the speeder bikes from, correct?
Correct.
So there is a small campsite set up. The very high walls raising where you're currently at, maybe a little over a quarter of a mile up. So quite tall. Above that, there are some actual markings. There are, or not markings, but statues, the very tall statues. There is immediately to the left of this campsite one of the very large arches, and there it appears to actually go into the side of this valley, into the cliff face embedded. Make a perception check. Anyone that would like to make
Yeah,
one?
Zell, what's going on around here? You see any signs of this guy?
Yeah, so Zell makes, I make a success with 1 advantage.
Okay. You do pick out there is a definite scuffle that occurred here of something. You're not sure what. Sand has been pushed around. There's a bit of splatter. There are 2 different colors blood. One red. One seems to be a more almost purplish hue.
What do we all need to make a perception check?
If you'd
What's
like,
the
yeah.
difficulty?
Yeah.
Easy?
What he said, I said
this
no, you
this
guys.
difficulty would be average on this.
Average.
Yeah.
3 success, 2 disadvantage.
Success is good.
I just want to roll dice.
That one. Everyone
So
knows.
yeah, nothing for me. What was that? Maybe an advantage, but a dismal failure.
And 100% wash.
You don't see anything,
Success.
Phil, but you're not a stranger to being watched, and you get a distinct feeling. Something just kind of raises the hairs on the back of your neck a bit, like
Okay.
you are being watched.
Okay. So I'm going to communicate that to everybody, and then we don't see the guy, so we've got our tied up guy.
Correct. There is a fire that it's extinguished now. Looks like sand has been thrown over it,
Gotcha.
but other than that, you don't see anybody.
So you say I have a bad feeling about this?
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this.
It was like, so I want to try and track the tracks from the blood.
Okay. Make a
So-
survival check. Make a average survival check for me.
I can track this.
Okay, so triple success, 1 disadvantage.
And no, it's a 1 success, 1 advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, these triangles.
Oh, never mind.
cancel
That's
out.
1 success, 1 advantage. Okay, never mind.
Makes a difference. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Good enough. Okay, you are able to. It looks like this kind of purplish hued blood is actually going inside into the actual cutout carving of the cliff face. And looking in there, it's hard to make out. It's pretty dark in there. As a note, also with the perception checks you guys made, coming down, you have not seen nor heard in this bright daytime any of the tucata or any of the pelco bugs thus far.
Gotcha. Okay, so, Bailey, so we got...
Well, should we do anything with this prisoner? I mean, because we could have him call out, and we could threaten whoever is potentially out there. I mean, because these guys are comrades.
Do we see any trace of the red blood?
You do. It seems like there's more of it, and it seems more heavily congested in one area. It doesn't really track off very much.
So like he bit the dust right there. And that's
Yeah,
what
is that enough blood that we would be able to tell if he bled out?
Doesn't look like
Okay.
it's that much blood.
Okay, alright.
There's a good amount. It looked like a hearty wound was definitely sustained, but it could be life-ending.
Okay.
Might not be.
I mean, I'm fine with you wanting to have the guy call out. I think we do have to have a plan for what we do with the prisoner while we go inside and try to
Well, I'm
find
fine with taking him in and just
You just want to
using him as a bargain.
just want to walk him with us the whole time? You just want to keep
It's
him
either
around?
that or like use him as bait somehow.
I was just going to tie him up to the dewback. I was just going to leave him on the
No, I don't want to
No.
do that. He could be a wild. He could get a good roll or something, and just there goes the do bag.
Okay. All right.
We might be able to find his friend, not quite dying, if we go inside the arch and look for him.
Okay, so we're going to move the guy around then, I guess, is our...
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Take
I
it.
would like to ask the DM, I noticed the Exar Kun statue last session. Is this the Exar Kun
It is
statue?
not.
Okay. I would like to make a lore check on how much I know about Exar Kun.
Okay.
All right.
Feel free. Go ahead.
What's
How
the difficulty?
This. Remember the Church of the Force. I would say it's not totally unknown. Let's go ahead and go with average on this.
Okay. That is
There you go.
1 disadvantage and 4 successes.
Yeah. So you know a decent amount about Exar Kun actually.
So this actually counts as just 1.
It counts as 2 for me because I have knowledge specialization in the lore.
My bad.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're totally good. That was my talent. I bought for XP from last session.
Phil, I'm so glad we have you here. You know so much about this stuff. We'd be so lost.
You're aware of his time coercing the Senate, so to speak, about 4,000 years ago. Familiar with his fighting style, his own invented forms, things of that nature. You do recall Exar Kun is buried here in the Valley of the Dark Lords. You knew that coming here, and it really just now clicking that, okay, this is Exar Kun, maybe might be something to this, but you are fully aware of his past and his history.
Okay. All right.
Also, I want to make a note for all our viewers. In this game, you will be getting a mix of legends and canon, so if anything ever contradicts, I will do my best to avoid that, but inevitably it probably will come
Sure.
up.
Yeah.
So.
This is like an Infinity's Elseworld Star
Yes.
Wars anyway.
Yeah. Not your fault.
Best
Yeah.
of both worlds.
Yeah. Well, knowing what I know about Exar Kun, and we talked to this group last time about how they have explored this part. In the fight with this gentleman, he said that they've explored this cave. Why would we explore the same cave that they've already
We
said
should
there's
not.
nothing in there?
The other thing is like, I don't want people following us. I don't want any chance that somebody's going to swoop in and take our valley.
Then what we should do is we should take this prisoner with us, cover our tracks, and I think we go off of the knowledge that I have of Exar Kun, and he was a learned Sith Lord because he interfered in Republic politics. He interfered in the judicial matters of the Republic, and so if anyone is going to have a tome written by them, it is going to be Exar Kun, and we explored this tomb.
Let's go.
We're gonna leave the blood trail that goes to the arch alone.
We can explore either one. It's
Right.
up to y'all.
Well, no, we're pushing for the continuation of the mission and leaving whatever potential corpse behind.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, what benefit do we have out of this guy who got killed by a bunch of bugs anyway?
Well, the corpse somehow managed to walk that way for a while.
Or
so.
be dragged
Yeah.
and
Well-
eaten and exsanguinated.
No. Blood. Purple blood?
It's purple hue.
I mean, you're look,
Purple blood went this way, red blood went that way.
let's follow red. We can follow red blood because XR Coon's tomb is always going to be here.
Yeah, so,
So
let's see if we
we
can
can
find
follow.
a half-eaten, buddy of
How
this
far
guy.
does it go away? Like, is it just working? We can just walk around.
Looks like it kind of just stops maybe about 15, 20 feet away from the actual big pool. The trail just kind of.
Oh well, then we don't.
What's
The
that?
trail's cold. We can't follow that. I mean, we can't
It is
follow
heading.
this. The trail is
The
cold.
trail is heading down the valley though, and the short direction it's going, it is heading down the valley.
Let's just continue down the
Deeper
valley.
into it.
Okay, we'll go deeper into the valley. Is that towards the XR Coon station?
Towards the XR Coon.
Yes, that would be.
All right. Let's
Alright,
just start
we can
walking
do
that
that.
direction.
Okay.
You guys walking or
Walking or
because it's pretty far away.
Yeah. All right. Speeders and speeders and Dewback.
You're,
I would.
y'all's choice, but it is.
All right,
near
should
the
we
other end
should we
of the
make an
valley.
attempt to fix your speeder?
Yeah. Let's try to repair my speeder real quick.
Who
Let's
has the
try
best
to
mechanic?
jerry rig it.
Oh,
Whoever would like to, whoever's gonna try and do this can make a. This will be an average mechanics check.
I got-
It's an easy
I got 2
It's an
dice.
intelligence test.
I succeeded.
Oh,
2
there you go.
successes.
2 successes.
Is this a success?
Yeah, 1 success,
1 advantage.
1 advantage.
1 success, 1 advantage.
There you go.
Yeah, about 30 minutes later, it was actually one of the repulsor lifts had kind of rocked back and was pushing into the main engine, and it was causing a bit of blowback in between. So that would have been what was causing your smoke.
Okay, but I fixed it.
You're able to fix it. You
Okay.
get the repulsor lift kind of pushed back down into place. Good to go. About 30 minutes later, so it takes a little bit of time, but not much.
Good
Okay.
job, Phil.
All right, sounds good. Well, then let's head down. So, do we need to make planetary checks?
Right now, everyone make an easy planetary check. Yes.
Except athletics for Dewback guy. Right.
Except athletics for the Dewback.
That's a 1 success, 1 disadvantage.
Okay. Are you guys staying?
2 success, 1 disadvantage.
Are you guys staying with the Dewback?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
we're
guys are
maintaining
going. You guys are going pretty slow here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Being cautious, right?
Make a perception check as well. Anyone that would like to make one can make one.
All I have is 2 advantage.
2
Two advantage. Okay, go ahead and roll the force die.
Success.
2 successes.
Okay. Planetary.
Force is with you.
Oh,
3 success.
Yeah.
You're good.
Fly that sucker.
And I have
You pulled a couple of
3
little deals.
advantage. 3 advantage with the Dewback.
Success.
I
And
fail.
what?
Oh, black fail. Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna crank you.
Yeah. You kind of tap a few rocks. Speeder takes a little bit of damage, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna hinder it. But it does
He's on the
take some
Dewback.
scrapes and dents.
What kind of perception check is this?
This would be an average perception check.
Okay, yeah, he's on the Dewback.
Oh yeah,
Dewback,
you're on the
yeah.
Dewback. Yeah,
You just kick her around.
you're good.
Okay.
You're good then.
It's got to run.
Yeah, it kind of kicks a little
It's got a
bit.
runny nose.
Tries to buck. It's not used to having 2 people on it, so
Perception is how difficult?
average. That's pretty average.
And what's this for?
This is, he just told us to make a perception check. We don't know
Yeah,
what it's for.
You have
1 success and 1 disadvantage.
Okay.
Average, right?
Yes.
I have 1 failure with an advantage. Oh wait, I'm sorry. 1 success, 1
I
disadvantage.
have 2 successes and 2 disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 1 success, 1 advantage.
XS, you would be the first one to see it. There's like this metallic gleam kind of running from one side of the canyon to the other, laid out on the ground.
Oh no.
Metallic gleam.
Yeah.
Like a tripwire.
Oh, okay.
Trap of some sort.
As you start getting closer, you all end up being able to see it. There is a cable that looks like it has been anchored into one side of the valley and stretched across to the other, where it's currently sitting slack at. Looks like it's waiting to be pulled taut.
Okay.
Phil.
It goes into a small crevice, essentially.
And this
And
looks
it's turned
like,
the thing on the ground.
and this looks like a tow cable top and not an electric cable.
Yes, that would be, it's definitely not an electric cable. This is like it's like a cable, a tow cable,
Yeah,
for
okay.
example.
Alright.
Thin,
So
about
call
that big.
I'll call out a halt raise my hand and call it a halt before we get to the cable, hopefully.
Alright, so what do y'all want to do about the cable? It's on the ground, right?
It's
It wasn't
on,
going to
yeah,
trip
it's
us
currently
up.
laying
Yeah,
on the ground, yes.
Phil, this seems really familiar for some odd reason.
Alright, we can gather the cable for future use.
it's fine with me.
Because we see the end without anybody at the end of it. Or can we tell yet?
Well,
to follow it for a minute?
you see the end of it actually goes into like a small, not a cave, but like a crevice within the rock.
Oh,
You can't see how far
you can't
back
see
it
how.
goes
Okay, alright.
into it.
Well, then I think we take the floodlight and shine it into there.
Yeah, we need to check that guy out. Dismount.
Yeah, so we all get off.
Let's send the Tuscan with
Yeah,
the nice.
I got my stick this time.
Okay, alright.
I'm going to Tuscan Raider him.
Make a perception check. This will be easy.
Everybody?
Whoever's looking in to distinguish what
The hole.
Well, I'm holding the light.
He might get shot in the face, too.
Yeah.
If you're holding the light, then I would have ask you to make the perception check.
We were all holding
Okay.
lights.
Total wash.
Foresight.
Success.
One advantage, one success.
You see the cable ends about 20 foot back into this little crevice, and it looks like the crevice kind of opens up past that point. Hard to see anything else beyond that point, though. You don't see any body currently.
Can anyone fit into the crevice?
Yeah.
We could all fit?
It's big enough for a person to fit through, yes.
So we can just start pulling the cable out because nobody's holding it, right?
You could.
Just do that.
Just drag the cable out,
Drag
not
the
go
cable
into the
out.
not go into the crevice?
Well, we can go in there, but we want to get rid of that cable.
Okay, alright, sure. So we pull the cable out.
Easy enough. If I could have someone make a athletics check to try and de-anchor the cable if you're going to try and take it with you from the other side of the
What?
valley wall.
Whoever our strongest person
This
is.
would be
Not me.
A what?
This would be hard.
Come on, Tuscan.
Oops.
Unless you have tools that can assist you in freeing it.
I don't
So.
believe we do. One failure, two disadvantage.
Yeah.
It is locked in tight. You're currently unable to pull it out.
Okay.
Everyone can try if they would like, but
I mean, no reason not to try. It's hard, you said?
it's hard, yes.
Can we coordinate? Can I coordinate with other people to assist? You know, like get
Everybody pull
tug
up
of
third
war.
If
one.
everybody is helping at once, if you're all doing it together,
Yeah.
you can make the check average, but you have to decide one person to do the check.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's average difficulty, Josh is proficient in this. Or Zell is proficient in this.
No, he's got 3 dice. I got 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Can I join in again? Try again with the group?
Alright, I say you try again, Q-Talk.
And search.
Okay. Alright, so moral. This is. Yeah.
With the help of the prisoner, too, we get a blue dice.
We make it help.
3 advantage only. And
Alright.
like
That's
It
It's
is
okay.
anchored with all 4 of you pulling on the cable. You are still not able to unanchor it from the wall. Whoever drove this stake did a fine job.
Alright, let's tie it to the back of the speeder.
No.
burn your speeder out.
We're
You
not
can
risking the
always
nice
try.
speeders.
May the dice be ever in your favor.
I don't want to try that. I say we just coil it up over by the wall and leave it to where it's not in front of the road or anything. Or over the valley.
Easy enough.
Okay, do we want to go in the crevice? I want to go in the crevice.
No, we need to continue to
We didn't see anything in there. We shined a light in there and there's nothing.
to the statue we're going to.
But it'll always be there. This crevice might not.
And at this point,
The
you've
crevice
passed
moves.
about 4 other of these large arches that are cut out and they're recessed back into, well, that you assume to be old tombs.
We can venture in there for a little bit.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yes, no.
No, we're gonna climb down the
The other
road.
side,
We shouldn't have pulled it up. He's in there waiting. The guy's waiting.
Alright, well, we can just leave the crevice and head on to Exarcoons, if that's what you think is best.
I say Exarchun.
Alright,
Okay.
let's just keep heading to Exarcoon.
Ah, terrible. Okay.
Not too much trouble with the checks you guys made earlier. You don't have to make another one. It's about not too long. Well, you are writing a new bag, so it takes a little bit of time. About, I'd say, 2 hours probably.
I can sprint part of the way. Get our time down.
Because you're going.
Hey, what?
I don't know how fast the dewbag moves, but
Plus, you got
traditionally
dead
they're
weight
not
on the
super
back.
quick.
It says it moves as fast as a speeder for a limited amount of time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I assume that's not long.
Yeah, I don't
Considering the
think so, yeah.
stature and build of a dewbag.
I think it's like a use it all at once kind of
Yeah.
like a cheetah.
So we're at
About 2 hours later, you get to the more pristine and carved figure. Now, looking up, you can see the face is actually the countenance of Exarchon himself. You are sure this is where it is? This is where he was laid to rest. What was your question, Sil?
So it was 2 hours later, so we're about 10 a.m. or?
Yeah, I'd say you're probably looking at around 11-ish.
11, gotcha. Alright.
Okay, so I would like to, if I'm able, make a check on if we know anything about the inside of Sith tombs, like how they're laid out. Do they have a antechamber? Do they have a tomb? Do they have a this? Do they have a that?
Booby traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything, like, you know, how they're made up.
Make a hard... I guess lore check. I suppose this would be a lore check, yeah.
Okay. A hard one?
Yeah, too hard.
Oh, lordy.
That is
Oh god.
Well, that's
one
2
failure.
successes.
and 2 advantage.
You're not sure of what the
Okay.
internal layout of these temples might be. You can assume probably dangerous.
Okay.
As many, you do know from your lore checks earlier, many Sith Lords were buried with valuables, so it was not uncommon for there to be traps and things of that nature to deter grave robbers.
As we enter this, since we have a prisoner, he's the point man. So if he gets his head lopped off,
I do not feel okay with goose.
You are is that what you're doing?
I'm not doing that.
Because he is gonna, yeah.
I'm not doing that.
2 hours on the back with the Tuscan man. I don't know. So we're looking for your friend. He's probably in that hole that we just passed, but don't worry about that.
Yeah,
So we can
you're
we can
wasting
ask
your
him.
time.
Has he been here? Have you been here?
What's it to you?
Because I'm here.
You go searching. Make a hard coercion check.
Needs a stick in the back of the head. Ooh, hard coercion. That's gonna be difficult. Okay. See here. 1 failure with an advantage.
He just looks at you. Just scowl.
here, give me the advantage and I'll do it.
Yeah, I handed off the advantage to let access.
2-4.
I don't
You
have a
can-
bunch of coercion, but
You can add a boost die to the check then.
Add another blue die, or
no, just the one.
okay. So that was a.
He didn't care about us.
Kind of looks at droids, all built the same, none too smart.
Oh god.
Okay.
Are you sure we shouldn't let this guy get killed somewhere?
All right, so I'm just gonna do a walk around the statue, see if I can find something.
So the statue is up top, on top. So
Oh, so
you
we
are
have
at
to-
you're in the bottom of the valley currently. You would need to find a way to the top.
Yeah, you got a Mandalorian jetpack over there, so
You can certainly try and climb if you would like.
No.
Oh god, the climbing, no climb. It's up there, like
Yeah, it's about a third of a mile.
Sounds like a couple of
Straight
athletic
up.
checks.
straight, like we're talking perpendicular up.
and the statues are
Yeah, I mean there are definitely some handholds, and it kind of has a little draw to it, but it's pretty straight up and down. This is a cliff face.
There's no need to go up there.
where this is dug into.
It is your character. I'm not.
No,
telling
I'm
you
not.
what to do. You do whatever you think.
No,
I
I'm just like,
strongly discourage this.
yeah, no, I'm looking at it like, nah,
There's no logical reason for you.
no, I'm not going up this
Yeah,
thing.
if you fall and break your back, we're just going to strap you to the dewback and tell you to hang on and we'll be back later.
All right, so
The odds of you surviving that thing is approximately 7,321 to 1.
Alright, so I think we should just get a marching order and march into the tomb and start looking around with our lights. Everyone okay with that?
A second.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're gonna.
I should not bring up the front, and I don't think that Zell should bring up the front.
Oh, the prisoner should.
I disagree with that. I'm not willing to do that.
I'll be in the front, I guess.
That is not okay.
Alright, so there's a statue, nice statue. Let's take 2 hours and walk back to the arch with the blood in it and all that. No, that's literally where we're going. Is
Huh?
Hmm?
No. We're marching into the tomb of Exarchon.
oh okay.
Yeah, we're at the statue. So, all right. I mean, me and Zell are in the middle. Which one of you is
I'll
leading
take
up
the
the back?
front unless you want to go.
All right, you got the rear.
Yeah. Where's
Okay.
the prisoner? Who has a prisoner?
We can put him in the middle between me and Zell.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right.
Alright, you're coming with us, friend.
He is fighting more getting pushed into this tomb.
I am okay with chaining him up outside. I do not think he is going to get away.
He's gonna get eaten.
You're
And
worried about it?
Is the dewback gonna eat the
I'm not-
bulldogs?
He needs to go in here with us as cannon fodder.
It's not hard for you to
We are
push
good
him.
guys. We are good guys.
What good guy? No,
Says
we're not even near
I am a good
moral
guy.
gray area. Like, that was left forever ago. I started off like, hey, we can go find his friend. Nah, screw that. He's bleeding over there. He's probably dead. No, we can go find him now. March on.
Murdered 2 of these people. Blew them
It
to
wasn't murder. It was nothing
molecules.
It might have been. I don't know how planetary administration would see that.
It was combat.
They were attacking us.
Yeah,
self-defense.
They shot me first.
Yeah, that's true.
After
They
you
shot
stole
Brian
theirs.
first.
So
After
hypocritical
he
moral.
stole from them.
Defending their property. Or
Stop it. He wants to lie to himself. Let him. Phil can lie to himself.
Fair, not fair. So, what are we doing with the prisoner?
I'm cool with chaining him up outside. I'm also cool with him walking with us. I'm only not cool with him being in front.
Just bring him
That's
with
my
us.
only
Just
issue.
stick him in the middle. Bring
Bring
him
him
with us.
with us.
Okay, do we need to... You said he was fighting us. Do we need to make any kind of check to make him go with us?
No, because excess is
Okay.
pretty strong.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
It's not a real struggle to make this chain, already, well, not chain, but restrained man go forward.
Now
He seems on edge, though.
Okay. Alright.
okay.
As you guys begin walking in, everyone make perception checks. Average perception checks.
Okay.
It'll be.
There we go. Wow. Failure. Okay.
Yeah, one fail.
We have 1 fell with advantage.
No, you got... No.
No, it failed.
It's a wash with an advantage.
Oh,
What are you rolling?
right.
Is
It's a
it?
wash with an
Alright,
advantage.
give me an
yeah.
advantage.
Oh, I
give
see,
give
yeah.
him an advantage, so we got to
Wash with an advantage.
Force die?
It's a fail.
Fell.
Get
I'll give you the advantage.
all blue dot.
How many advantage was it?
It was just 1. Is that enough to get a blue?
It's
Or
not.
take
You
2?
need 2. You need 2 to give a good
Yeah.
side.
2 success, 2 disadvantage.
Alright.
There we go.
One success, 1 disadvantage.
Bit hard as you guys walk in, your eyes kind of have some trouble adjusting. You two, both of you, you hear this like hundreds of little legs kind of, and as you look around, you see all over the stone walls and pillars that are holding this temple all the way up, there are these reverse scorpion-like barbed bugs with wings, and they're kind of, they don't seem like they're entirely awake, but a couple of them are beginning to take note, it seems like, of your presence.
I'm going to shine a light right at a bunch of them.
Right, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
No.
They quickly all start scrambling over the top of each other onto the back side of the pillar out of your light, and immediately where your flashlight, your spot is hitting, almost immediately it is clear and you can see the black stone.
Light the lantern, light the lantern. Whoever has the lantern, turn it on.
Pretty sure you got the lantern.
I think I do have the lantern. Okay, I'll fill it, and I'll turn the lantern on, because we have 4 floodlights and a lantern, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll turn the lantern on.
Alright.
The lantern's filling up around
Your
us.
area around you.
Yeah.
It's at this point, a couple of the bugs actually begin coming towards you, and as they get there, right, you get the lantern switched on, they and you see this, you see him like throwing this long stinger out. It's about that long or so, about 6 inches stinger. And as they hit that aura of light around you, they immediately stop and they start just flying all around you. There's probably about 7 or 8 of them currently around you, but within this cavern, looking more towards 100 or so, they're about a foot long in total. Their stinger does make up almost half their length when it's fully, when the proboscis is fully extended.
I want to shoot one.
Take a shot at one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, God, no.
This will be average.
Alright, so we're in a cavern. Were we in a tunnel before?
No, you guys immediately entered. Now you're about a third of the way actually into this area. It is a black kind of marble floor, dust everywhere, pillars that hold up. At the very end, you see a raised dais, kind of, and it looks like there is a large sarcophagi sitting on top of it.
I missed with an advantage.
First one goes wide. The pelco bugs don't seem to react in any way to the shots.
What are you doing?
I thought maybe I could light one up and then I'll go, no, and run away.
It's about this time. XS, you had the highest perception check, I believe.
I think you did.
I had
No,
two
no.
success,
You
two.
had two success.
I had two
Oh.
success, two disadvantage, and one success, one disadvantage.
Phil. About this time, you see from behind the sarcophagi in front these two large green eyes looking beside, and then another set from the other, and another over the top, and then two more from two of the pillars. And you recognize these as the large wolfback creatures begin stalking forward in this dark cavern, only lit. You see 5 Tukata slowly beginning to circle the group. What do
Okay.
you do?
I shine a light directly at one of them.
Yeah.
It doesn't care.
Floodlights, people.
Snaps at you.
Floodlights.
It snaps towards you. Doesn't seem like this light might be enough deterrent. They're currently these would be just at about medium range or so.
We have to engage at this point. But
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
we gotta have a fight. Yeah. Okay.
And holding the light, does that take up a hand or?
It will.
All right, well, never mind. I just pulled my gun out and.
Yeah, I'm currently only.
You have a rifle, right?
Huh?
You have
Yes.
a rifle? Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna make yours a bit harder because you are holding a light and your rifle at the same time.
No, drop the light.
Is it time for us to make
Initiative
initiative?
checks.
If you guys are going to
Yeah, we're
engage
shooting.
immediately,
Yeah,
alright.
we got you.
engage.
Everyone can go ahead.
Oh,
and-
not well. Immediately, they're still being kept back by the light. They're just testing it out, right?
The Tukata, when you shine the light on them, they didn't. It seemed like it bothered it, but it didn't seem like it.
Just because it's been in the dark and it's kind of like,
Okay.
that kind of hurts.
Oh, you
Got
got
it,
it.
okay.
Alright, so.
Then I would like to, before we do initiative roll, I would like to tie the lantern to my back. Is that possible? I've rope. I mean, I've got rope. I bought rope.
For this, I would like for you to make.
I'll tie it to the back of XS. I'll tie it to the back of the tall droid. I want this as high as I can possibly put it.
I would like you.
Need a magnet, just boom.
I would like you to make a hard coordination check to have him help you,
Okay.
and then I need everyone to roll initiative, and I need you to go off of your cool factor
Okay.
instead of vigilance, because now
Oh, you're so hard.
they are engaging.
Okay. One success, two disadvantage on tying it to XS.
Okay, you are able to get it. You are able to get the lantern tied off to XS.
What's the disadvantage factor?
I will. Yeah, get a setback die.
Okay.
I think we just need to install a light on it in excess.
Alright, so
Take one of your hard
cool.
points and put them
What's the
Headlight
cool
on.
check on the difficulty?
This is for
initiative.
initiative.
Oh, so just base. No disadvantage. No.
Oh, okay.
Right. I have 2 advantage.
Success advantage.
Success, two advantage.
All right.
And it's probably
Everyone
not-
remember what you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to use rapid reaction. I'm going to take one strain and automatically add a success to my
Alright.
initiative.
Great.
And so I've got 2 success, 1 advantage.
And the Tukata go first. with
Okay.
3 successes.
Dadgum.
So the first one that you shine the light at is immediately going to.
Wait, what's the order? Do we get the
Oh,
order yet?
this will be it'll be the Tukata. Then I believe it'll be you who roll
Me.
next.
I
rolls.
tied the same with Brian.
You, Josh, Colin, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, you got 2 success?
I had 2 success and an advantage.
Yep. The first Tukata is going to leap in. He's going to make his attack towards you.
So he's already
This
covered
is
the.
at the engaged.
They're already at the
distance.
engaged range?
Yeah, because he's going to burn through both of his maneuvers.
Okay.
And this is they've been circling in while you were tying the lantern. They took that time to get in and begin the initiative.
Okay. I just need the Belko bugs to stay away while we fight these things.
Yeah.
Right.
Sweet. That is a success and a triumph.
Oh, that's not good.
Or it's actually just the triumph because it's
Feels pretty good messed up.
a failure as well. So we get to roll on the critical table. Let's not
This is not great.
This is not cool.
See, he was like, oh, look what I did. Nope.
the first one, and that's with the first success. So damage-wise, you're going to be taking the... Sorry, new stat block getting used to here. Plus the 1. That'll be 5. So whatever your soak is.
Okay, my soak is a 2.
5. Okay.
So
we'll
I take 3 to wound?
Take 3 wounds.
Okay. Okay.
And I need to roll the d10. Sorry, folks, a little bit of a slow start here. Trying to remember everything. If I can find my critical table. There we are. As the Takata takes a bite right at your arm and tears a small chunk out of your actual shoulder. It's going to make firing your weapon a bit more difficult.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna make firing my weapon more difficult? Okay.
Even though you just have blaster pistol, it's still
Okay.
it's going to make it a bit more difficult. This is a fearsome wound.
Okay. Do I take any extra damage from it or no?
No.
Okay. Alright, so now it's it's the other two kata?
Yes, this will be the rest of the Takata. The next one is going, let's see where you guys are. 2 of them are going to make strikes against you.
Yeah,
Two
see
kata?
where I'm, yeah.
First one fails.
Yeah.
Second one also fails. And they just, as they latch on, they just can't get through your armor.
Starship
You're
armor
able
is
to
good
kind
for
of
something.
push them off. After that, let's see, we have 2 more Takata. You have the light on you, and you're in the middle. So this one, where are you at in the group? You're
Okay, so it was.
In the order, it was Brian, me, Prisoner, Josh, Colin.
Yeah.
So these 2 are actually going to make strikes against you because you were in the very back.
Yeah.
Prisoners on his own.
1 success. And so that's 5 wounds. Or, yes, 4 wounds actually for you.
I soaked 3.
So you take
4 damage, yeah. So you take 1 wound. Next one's going to make its attack. And it is a wash. I need to roll the force die. Black. Failure. As this one leaps in, you're able to actually reach over and whoop, grab it, slam it back into the ground in front of you. As you all begin backing up, kind of getting your back-to-backs, that'll lead us into the initiative order. So,
Okay.
Kutak, if you'd like to take us off.
I'm going to take my gaffy stick. I'm going to try to hit one.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's right in front of you, trying to
Go
bite
ahead,
you, right?
go ahead and make your engage attack.
Against average or easy?
This would be average, I believe.
Okay, so I have...
No, this would be easy for you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
Oops.
let's take the purple die. Just reroll the whole thing.
Yeah, just re-roll it. Yeah, this is easy for you. I apologize. I was wrong.
That was a good roll, though.
It was.
This was probably not going to be as good. No, that's right. 1 success, 1 advantage.
All right.
No, it's 1 success, 2 advantage now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 2
Yeah.
advantage.
1 success, 2 advantage. You can pass on a boost die if you would like to
Okay.
the next in initiative.
I'll
He'll be
press
for
on
Phil, he'll
boost
need it.
dice to Phil.
Okay.
How much damage is that?
Okay. So gaffy stick base damage is 5. It is a melee weapon, so I add 2. That makes 7. Then I add my brawn. That makes 10.
Okay, great. Off of his soak, which is...
And I don't know if you add the success to that or not.
You would, I believe.
Okay,
yes.
so then he takes 11 damage.
Okay, so after his soak, won't tell you what that comes out to. But he is still alive. He looks injured. As you crack in with the gaffy stick, you catch him right behind the spine to the side of it. And you hear something give. This one looks hurt.
Okay, so it's me now?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to aim, so that gives me a boost die, right?
That will.
Okay. And then I would like to melee the one in front of me.
I don't think you can aim with a melee
Can't
weapon.
aim with a melee combat?
No.
Okay. Let me check my actions real quick. I want to see if there's anything else I can do. I don't think there is. Because I think that the only actions that would be possible. Could I... Sorry. Allows engaged enemies, several characters can use all awarded bonuses. Okay, yeah. Well, then what I'll do is I'll assist Zell's next attack.
Okay.
As my first action, my second action will be to attack.
All right.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
So that can add a boost die to his attack.
Okay. Great. So I'm going to melee the one right in front of me. What's the difficulty?
For you, this one's going to be average.
Okay.
Because you're a bit hurt right now.
And I gave you
Okay.
a boost.
I got it.
Okay.
Dude, that first wound is getting you.
Oh, wow.
I got 3 success, 2 disadvantage.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
So that deals 5 damage, and it's 1 for each success, right?
And then don't forget your brawn as well.
Okay, I'm sorry. You'll have to explain this to
So,
me.
so the weapon's a 5?
The weapon's damage is a 5.
And it's a melee weapon, so
Yeah, so
got
you
your
add
brawn.
your brawn.
Yeah,
Okay,
your
so
brawn.
7. And then do I add based on each success, you said?
Yes.
So 3 more, so 10 total damage.
10 total. And that is against the kata that bit
That
you.
attacked me. Yeah.
What's the weapon you used?
I have a force pike, like the Emperor's Guard.
This one also looks injured. Doesn't look quite as injured as the one that you hit.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but
Alright.
it does look hurt.
Okay, sounds good.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna shoot his. They just smacked.
All right.
Okay, so and one advantage is one of these they passed on.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Gotcha. And
Well, no, the advantage that they passed on will be a boost die. It'll be that blue one. Is that the one you held up?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
actually held up a
there you go.
proficiency die.
Gotcha. Alright. And what's the difficulty shooting the one he just hit?
Well, your rifle is long range,
Yes.
so you need to be at long range to use it. But
Oh, it can't use it within? It's only
I-
within its own range band?
I would say with this being a long range weapon, you could probably use it at shorter distances. It's just you can't go over.
That's what I thought the rule was.
Yeah.
But it is going to make it harder. So this will be hard.
Gotcha.
Because you have a cumbersome weapon in a very tight area.
And so first, aim, help any. Aim, shoot.
As a maneuver, yeah, you can aim as a maneuver, and you can add your boost die. You can add a boost die to it.
Okay, there we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. So, this is looking decent.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
1 disadvantage, 2 successes.
Yep.
One disadvantage, 2 successes. Yeah,
Yes.
you hit. How much does your weapon do?
Damage 8, critical 4.
Plus 2,
10.
10.
Great, and that's against that one.
Mhm.
This one now looks very hurt.
Not dead yet?
Dang it!
It's not dead yet,
Oh,
but it looks very hurt. It
There's
is
5 in
I know, I'm trying to kill that one. These two might be able to, he can deal with those two. XS is getting lucky. Well, actually, you got lucky.
Excess, that'll bring us to you in initiative.
God.
Alright. Well, one of these things is hobbling.
Yeah, one is definitely about done.
Well, I got that short range blaster from the last time. I didn't record what it was.
By the way, I can aim my melee weapon.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
What was the blaster that you gave me?
It was just a short range. It would just be. It doesn't matter what the style is. It would just be.
Well, what's the
damage
damage?
5, I guess.
Yes. Zell, you would take note, these two kata are bigger than the one that you fought before. 4.
Right.
That one
Juvenile.
you're starting to put
Adults.
together was probably a juvenile. These ones, these spikes on their back are larger, the claws are longer, and their teeth are sharper.
Gotcha. We're dealing with the big mamas
Do I
now.
gotta roll like an extra disadvantage die to shoot my short range weapon at one of these?
No, because you would be able to be at short range. You just have
Okay.
if it's a few steps back out of
Okay, I wanna shoot.
distance.
Shoot
So
shoot
there's
the
only
one.
Attack one and attack the other.
Okay. Are you attacking the 2 that have already taken damage?
No, the ones that I don't know. Should I? They're not gonna hit us.
We
back
cannot
now.
give you advice in this.
Well, I mean that's fine. Okay, that's fine. No, I want to shoot the ones that attack me.
Okay. Both of the ones that are right there behind you. Pull your blaster.
And easier.
Easy. This will be easy. Yes.
So XS, do you remember, did you get a holdout blaster or did you just get a light blaster pistol?
It would have been a light blaster pistol.
Okay, so damage is 6.
Okay.
Crit 3.
So first one. Success advantage. Success. So 3 successes and 2 advantage on the first one.
So 9 damage.
Well, and then I have. Oh, it's not melee, right?
So that'll be that one. Alright.
And then on the second one,
Are you shooting the same one or the different one?
different one.
Okay. One other one besides this would be this one.
Spreading the damage.
You can shoot twice.
Always wise.
I can't attack twice.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No,
Unless you
can't
had a
attack
feat
twice.
that let you.
Okay, well,
Unless you're like dual wield, Captain
Yeah.
Rex style.
Well, even
I
if you
have
do
2
will,
guns.
you have to have enough advantage to turn the second one into a hit.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 guns, but the second one's a medium range.
I don't actually. Okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a trick to that. You can use them both at the same time.
Can I do that?
So what you do is you use the skill of the lowest one, whatever your skill with is lowest, but to be the same, and then you add 1 to the difficulty. And if you hit with the first one, but then you have to use advantage to make the second one hit. You have to have 2
Okay.
advantage to make the second one hit.
Well, I did, right? I have extra.
I don't know. I think that's a next turn thing.
Okay.
Yeah, one try.
And we'll dig a bit more into that. Remember, everybody, we are still
Can I
learning
shoot
to
and
roll
melee
some.
one?
No,
I wouldn't
definitely
think
not.
so.
There's no.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that new Jedi Survivor stance.
You will see us diving into the books at some point. You see, we all have the books out. We are still learning, so. But we have definitely made progress from the last session, so stick with us. The Tukata are going to go. This time we're going to start. The 2 that you attacked are immediately attacking at you. They're going engaged. So that's 2 success on the first one. So this will be 6. Suffer 3 wounds. The other one is going to run past you. It's going to run straight up behind you, Josh, and try and latch onto your back and bite into your neck.
None of them are worried about this prisoner guy that's easy pickings.
Which one?
The prisoner guy that's easy pickings.
They don't currently seem to be.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
You see that dark side thing? Dang it. You should have him do it earlier.
That is 1 success.
Crap. Alright.
So that's going to be 5 points to you.
Okay. I'll take 4. Yeah, no. Yeah, my soak is nothing. I got 1 soak.
2 are going to make attacks against you, and I'm going to burn a dark side point to upgrade it to a proficiency die as well. This will be for one of them, so you guys can turn that to a light side point. That is a success as well. That's 2 successes on that one, 2 advantage. So it's going to add a boost to the next. So that is 6 to you. No, 7 to you actually, with their brawn. Against whatever your soak is. And then we go back to this.
First thing I'm doing, I'm buying new armor.
And a boost die. Second one's a failure. Second one, it goes by your your sand trooper armor stops it once again.
Your soak value being 5 is so convenient.
I'm telling you. And this is just really padded armor, not even got real
Right.
Armor. Last one's gonna make an attack against you.
Okay.
And yeah, it's gonna make it with a boost die too. success, 2 advantage.
Oh my good
1 advantage.
Oh,
Actually,
dude.
Wow.
that's going to be 8 against whatever your soak is.
8 against my soak,
Yes.
so I'm going to take 5 damage.
Y'all need some more armor.
Yeah.
That will bring us back to top of the round, or not top of the round. That will bring us back to you, Q-Talk.
We gotta kill some things.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
currently 2 are uninjured, 1 is heavily injured, and then 2 others both look mildly injured.
The 2 were still on you.
Heavily injured.
One of excesses got peeled onto me, and then Phil still got 1.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on the fact that we say I can use an aim with melee,
You can, yeah, definitely.
then I'm gonna take a whack at.
Good. No, thank you for looking at that. I just.
You're good.
I want to hit the one that I already damaged.
Okay.
It's still easy.
This is still easy, yes.
Okay, I have got 2 success and 2 advantage.
Yeah.
So damage is 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'll hand the advantage off to excess.
With this, as you bring your dagger stick around, you catch it on both sides of the head and actually get the point, driving it up under the chin through the skull of the Tukata as it crumbles dead to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, me.
That brings us to you, Phil.
Okay, and it's I've got one right in front of me, right?
Yes, there is currently one in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna aim for this maneuver.
Okay.
And it's average difficulty or hard? I don't remember what we did.
This for you will be average.
Okay. That is a wash with 1 advantage.
Go ahead and roll a force die.
Okay. It's better.
So, misses, unfortunately.
All right.
Pass
That's
your
me.
advantage roll.
I only have 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna aim and shoot the one that's going for Phil.
Okay. That'll be the one that is very hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Focus fire. Always focus fire.
All right. This will still be hard for you if you're still using your rifle.
Yep.
You gotta hit it with your hand.
Backhanded.
Okay.
Down, dog.
Yeah, so if I meleeed him with like my rifle, it becomes a club weapon. And
Yes.
it becomes easy.
Yeah, improvised weapon.
Yeah, improvised.
It's a medium-sized weapon. You'd be a +2 to damage.
Well, with 1 brawn, I'm thinking I'll hit. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe not in the cards.
Alrighty, I think I can
Holy
work with this.
moly.
Good.
Alright, so-
Nice.
and all the
You
disadvantage.
got 3 advantage and 1 success.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 advantage, 1 success.
What's the critical on your weapon? It's
Your
a
crit
4.
Oh,
So,
close.
Right under. Right
You
under.
need 3 to burn your
Oh
critical.
wait, I
He
need
needs
4
He needs
advantage.
4 advantage to hit your
To burn
crit.
your
The
critical.
crit isn't.
The crit is either one of these symbols
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
or 4 advantage.
Oh,
For
okay.
that weapon.
Yeah.
But, so, how much? What does a crit do? Double damage?
You roll that
It,
chart
it
and see what
shows extra damage. Yeah, you roll this and then it does extra
Well,
damage.
no. A crit on a weapon activates a special ability on that weapon.
Oh.
Like my pike has Pierce 2. If I roll my advantage and get it, then I can Pierce 2 the animal that I'm attacking.
And
Oh.
Pierce goes straight through soak.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so just 8 damage to that guy.
So I actually don't know what yours would trigger. But
As you fire, you take your aim, pull up, strikes this Tukata right in the neck, and the high-powered blaster, as it goes through, actually, you see it snap the spine into as it passes through it. This Tukata kind of waves for a second, falls forward dead as well.
Gotcha. So I still have 3 advantage. Can't use it for my own crits, but go ahead and pass it on to excess.
For sure.
Alright, so I got 3. He got 3 from me, and how many from you?
And that one is.
So you got 2 blue boost dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
So what are the ranges these guys are at?
Right now you have
1
that is engaged with you and 2 others that are short range because 1 is engaged with Phil currently.
No, I killed Phil's.
Oh,
so he
correct.
still has 2. I got
Yes.
1, and you got 1.
No, because there's only 3. 3 left.
3 left.
So there's one.
Oh, you
one
killed
on
one,
your-
yes.
one
Are
on
these,
you.
are these 3 hurt at all?
One of them is. The one that is on you is.
Yeah,
That's the
kill
one you
that
shot
sucker.
last round.
The one you
Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's close to me.
Right? You pull your blaster up. Boom, boom. Go make your roll.
Easy, right?
Easy. Yes, this will be easy.
And all your advantage dies.
And your
Two of
bullets
them.
die.
Okay, do you want to look at 2 shots? Just to see how it works?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, the other weapon I have is medium range, so
one weapon's a medium range weapon, the other's a light.
short range, yeah.
Short. Okay, so what you do is you pick the one that you're worst at
The medium range. Well, how do I determine that?
on your skills.
Yeah, it's printed. Where's your weapon at? Where's your weapon qualities on here? Right there.
So you should have ranged light,
Yeah, so it's a model 44.
range light, range heavy. So I think this would be range light.
Yeah, it would be ranged light.
Oh,
And you don't have your other weapon on your sheet.
Yeah, you didn't write it down. You forgot to write it down. Okay, so you take that skill, right? And whichever one's less, but they're the same because it's the same one. All right. Then you increase the difficulty by 1
okay.
if they were the same, and if one was less than the other, you'd have to actually add 2, and then you roll. And if you get 2 advantage or a triumph, then that means the second weapon also does damage.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'll shoot at the one engaged.
Are you doing double shot?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough right in the face. That's very rude of me.
So that'll take care of that. And I'll take care of one of those. That's a nothing. So 1 success, 1 advantage,
2 advantage.
2 advantage, 1 success, 3 advantage.
Alright.
And I do get, what is it? It is a crit 3.
So you can trigger on the critical injury table,
Yes.
or you can spend if it has a special ability.
So if you like, you can roll a d10.
Or you can use the 2 triumph to make the other weapon
Find
do
the
damage.
other.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then I'll do that.
What are you doing?
He's going to have his other weapon deal damage.
Okay.
So it's 12 damage plus whatever is off the. No.
Did
just
you
the
attack the injured one?
The one that was hitting me.
Yeah.
Was that the injured one?
Yes, you
Blew
all
this dog.
you all watch as XS reaches into his not really your holdout patch, but your other holster. Foom, foom. Riddles this Ducato with the
And the number of successes you got applies to both of them. So, like if you got 2 successes, you know that plus 2, it would be plus 2 on the second one as well if you had that.
also from all the
Because I wanted to know how to do that because I do understand like how do I do this.
so that one is really dead. You would
It's all good.
You would also notice from the melee combat that's going on as you smashed in the head of one Ducata, the blood was this faint purplish hued kind of color. Just so you know. It is the Ducata's turn.
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. 2 that are left. One of them's coming back after you. One of them is going to.
The other
turn
one was
around,
on me.
and the other one is going to stay on you. Yes. And the one
It's because you
after,
fried his friend,
after
man.
watching that display, I'm going to burn another dark side point,
Oh, man.
and I'm going to use that against you, XS.
It's because you fried him, dude.
He's mad because I
As
killed
this
his
one
brother.
run jumps, it goes to drag both of its claws down across your back. That is 1 success, no advantage, just one success. Yes. So that hits plus its brawn, and it's gonna be 6.
Okay, so 3 more.
Exposed circuits.
Yeah. He's smoking just a wee bit.
I'm down to 5 health, I guess.
Now we're gonna go back down to this die. It's gonna make an attack against you. And 2 successes, 2 failures, and an advantage. So force die. Failure. Misses.
Yeah.
What is with you and the dice luck,
Did you pass
man?
that token over?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, they're right
You
here.
got it.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah, so
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Yeah.
Oh, and the Ducata's turn.
So you, yeah,
Me, okay.
smack the 1, and then a little bit of focus fire from everybody else on the 1.
I'll take my aim
Alright.
and then I'll melee smack this first guy. Okay, so what would I say?
Success with 3 advantage.
Yep.
Is that your crit value?
I want to. The crit on the Gaffy is huge. That's 3. Let's trigger that sucker.
You bet. You want to hit the tail, or what would you like to do?
I don't know. I don't know if the Gaffy stick does anything special.
It'll have it printed on there if it does. Like mine says Pierce 2. So if it doesn't have a quality written beside it, then it doesn't.
Yeah, we'll just go with the tail, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good. Here is your D10.
Okay, so the base damage is 5 plus 3 brown makes 8, plus 2 for the Gaffy stick makes 10, plus 1 makes 11 damage.
11 damage. Plus your 3 to crit, right? Or did you already have that in?
And then the crit. So
13.
13. Yeah, just
13?
ruffled his fur.
No, I want to see what it is.
Yeah, kind of. Would have been really good if it was a humanoid, and it would have suddenly jolted it and made them drop whatever was in their hands. Unfortunately, this Ducata, we'll consider it prone for the time being as you hit it so hard. It's on death's door. As you smash your gaffy stick into the side of
dead.
it, blood is just pooling out of it. It's almost catatonic on the ground, essentially.
It's like a crack.
Also, Q-Talk, your special for your Gaffy stick is Defensive 1, Disorient 3. I don't know what those qualities mean, but Defensive 1 and Disorient 3.
Yeah, we'll write that down.
Okay, is it me?
Yes.
Alright, so Zell killed the one that I've been engaged with. So, I'm going to need to make a maneuver to get in the engagement range to use my melee weapon, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, very good. Okay, then I'm going to make that maneuver and then attack with my...
Be one maneuver. You still have your other maneuvers, so if you want to aim, you can.
Oh, I get 2 maneuvers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
really?
gets 2 maneuvers per turn.
Oh, whoa, and I can still attack?
Hmm?
Oh, I didn't know that. Then yeah, I'll definitely.
How much? Can I double aim?
No, you can't double aim.
Okay, so I can maneuver like just back up,
How
stay in the
cheesy
light.
can I make these?
Yeah. Can I aim really hard?
I'm
And then
just
it's
like,
average.
Yes, for you this would be average because of the wound you sustained.
Okay, that is 1 success and 1 disadvantage.
One success, 1 disadvantage. All right.
And I'm sorry, I didn't specify. I'm hitting the one that's not hurt.
Yes.
This is after the full health one.
nah, you're ganging up on excesses one.
There's 2 left, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of them is
One is hurt?
almost. Yeah. One is
Yeah.
extremely hurt.
Okay, then I'm going to hit the one
Prone.
that's not hurt.
Okay.
And so it was 1 success, so that's 8 damage total.
8 damage total. This one is hurt, not near as bad hurt as the other one, but it is hurt. So, bring us to you, Zell.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot excesses one. So I can't back up and still be in the light, can I?
How far back do you want to go?
No, I ain't getting
How
no
far
fuck,
are
I'm
you
saying-
going? How far are you
No,
gonna
no.
try and push it?
No, I'm just like, I'm just gonna take not my double aim. I'll just like aim at his. That's what I'll do. All right, and this one, no advantage. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Goodness gracious, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
what a good roll.
Yeah, but you guys are freaking adding the brawn. Do I add agility to my damage?
No.
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 See, so this is like melee weapons are seeming pretty awesome right now.
Yeah, your gun deals 8 base damage though.
Yeah.
One advantage. Here we go.
Fail.
Fail.
You can't quite get your aim focused. You strikes the ground right next to you, Phil.
Watch it.
All right, I'll
Hey, that was advantage. You should have been next to the devil dog.
Excess.
I'll double shoot the one that's close to me, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll drop the dot. Where'd that go?
Here, I'll give you mine. We'll find it in a second. What color?
Yellow.
Okay.
Double shot.
Oh, that's too many, Don. It's just supposed to be 1.
Oh.
Sorry. I'll re-roll it. I apologize. Counter's wrong. So that'll cancel that.
It's 1 success.
1 success.
Success. Hits.
Yeah, just 1 hit. So 6 damage.
6 damage. Right through the shoulder blades of the Ducata, and this one crumbles dead in front of you.
Which one?
This would have been the one that was right on you.
Oh,
Excess.
still on that one.
Yeah, so the one that's engaging you is still alive.
The one that, yeah, you hit him already.
The one that is on the ground is
The
going.
pro.
Yeah, the one that is extremely hurt is going to look up and.
Nope.
This loud, high pitch, almost whirring noise.
Oh, no.
A few seconds later, you hear this
Oh, man.
Why?
coming
Calling
deep
mom.
from behind the actual sarcophagus itself.
So we hear this, right?
Mm.
Okay.
It's this high, it's making this high pitching, and it just kind of lays its head back down. It's kind of life leave out of it. As that seemed to have been its last action, and you hear this heavy padding.
Aim. I take aim.
Taking aim.
Yeah, I take aim. I make perception so I can see this thing.
Okay. You see coming up, actually crawling over the top of the sarcophagi, this large Tukata.
Yeah,
Spines that run all the way actually down its nose.
I want somebody else to shoot, but I'm gonna shoot it.
This Tukata actually has a large frill around its neck that kind of. And it steps over. This one's probably about 10 feet long.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe 4 feet, 5 feet tall or so. It's a big animal. It stalks over, looks at all of you, pounces, lands, taking all you in. That's where we're gonna take a break at. And we're back with the Wayward Wayfarers as the large, frilled Sukata climbs over, bounces down, eyeballing all of you. It's at a short range right now, just so everyone knows. We're going to roll initiative again. It's time for vigilance, as you guys saw this coming.
Okay.
Got 3 of those.
I got 2 of those. What no difficulty, right?
Need 2 advantages.
Yes.
1 advantage, 1 success.
Thank you. Double! Both of them. Alright, that's awesome. 2 and 2.
One advantage. Oh, 2 advantage, and I'm sorry, 2 success and 3 advantage.
4 advantage.
4 advantage.
Dang, dude.
2 success, 4 advantage.
4 advantage.
2 success, 2 advantage. 1 success, 1 advantage. 1 advantage.
2 advantage.
1
2
triumph.
advantage. Right.
1 triumph. 1 triumph.
1 triumph.
Lord,
What is this?
please.
I don't know how that works in the
I don't
initiative order.
either, actually, how that works in initiative order. We'll treat it
I
as
think
2
it-
successes.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think it just counts as it normally does, yeah.
2. Okay, so
2 successes.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. You'll
2
go
and 2.
first. You'll go second.
1 and 1.
1 and 1. You'll go after the Tukata.
2 advantage.
2 advantage. You'll go last. So, bring us back. Starting off as it hunches up to its wide leg. You see in the center of its chest, there appears to be something embedded in it. Hard to make out exactly what it is, but it seems to have a small pulse, like a glow to it of some kind.
Anyway, like, does it look like a stone, electronics? Like, do we have
A
any
weak
way
spot?
to tell?
Make an education check.
Okay.
everybody or just one person?
Anyone can make it that would like.
What's the difficulty?
Education.
This would be hard.
Okay.
Yes, it's in the
There
knowledge
it is.
skills.
Knowledge
Here we
skills.
go. And it's all about the dice rolls. God.
Yeah, 3 success and 3 disadvantage. 4 disadvantage.
4 disadvantage.
3 successes,
3 success, 4
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay, whoever rolls next, I would like them to add a setback die.
Not really.
I'll roll.
Setback down? Which one's that?
That is
Some
a
black.
black D6.
I'll roll next.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
1 success, 2 disadvantage, and
Oh, no,
no, that's right. No success, 2 disadvantage.
Success to disadvantage. All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go next. It's hard.
And you're good. Okay.
Come on, dice. 3
success,
success.
3 disadvantage.
Yeah.
Exact same roll with me.
Wow.
Yay for brains.
You know this from a bit of your background. You've never smuggled any of it, but you talk to people that did occasionally during the time of the Empire. You have never seen this before, but you know lots about it, as it is one of the pillars of the Church of the Force. This is a piece of kyber. This is a kyber crystal, essentially embedded into the chest. It looks like it's actually been inlaid, and there has been some type of medical treatment to this Ducata to embed this crystal in a small piece of steel resting within its chest.
Okay.
Klepto, get the shiny thing.
Go get it, though.
Don't break it, just get it.
Headshots only.
Yeah. Don't break the shiny crystal. We need it.
That'll bring us to you, starting us off an initiative. What would you like to do?
Or shoot that dude.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna double gun him.
Okay.
Because I have 2 lashers, I understand.
You want to run up and get his attention?
And since I go before he does, I get to add 1 blue.
Do.
And I'm gonna aim.
Another.
Because, holy smokes.
And
Difficulty.
oh no, those don't upgrade anything. Right. For this one, this will be easy as well because of where you're at.
Time and fart.
Yeah.
Oh, not real great.
Proper range and everything.
Oh, here we go. So we had 3 success,
All right.
1 advantage. So that means only 1 gun hit. So that my base damage from my pistol is 6 plus 3 is 9 damage.
9 points of damage as you you see the hide catch most of the bolts, but a few do make it through, bearing on each side of the kybers. It looks straight towards you, and it looks angry.
I'm the first to die.
Ooh, that's convenient.
That'll bring
It's
us-
okay, I put my pistols and go back to the stick, man.
it's not like it did nothing. It definitely impacted.
Yeah, but he's gonna be on top of us here in a minute.
He looks angry, and also, if an animal could look curious, it looks curious.
Like, these guys are actually doing something?
He likes your mask. That's what he likes.
'Cause I can't
So-
do that.
Brings to you. This would be still hard for you.
Gotcha. I don't want to shoot this thing, but it's hard, so let's go for
You
it.
don't have to. You have other options.
Guys, what are my other options instead of shooting this thing in the face?
Running away.
I don't think we'd be
Running,
communicating this right
dancing.
now.
Anything you could possibly want.
Okay, I'm gonna aim, and then I'm gonna fade into the ground.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fade into the ground because that's the thing that my race is known for.
You're gonna go prone, essentially, or
Yeah.
Does being prone help with the shooting?
no?
No, not as
No.
You're like, oh, hey, I'm over here. I'm just gonna, make it easy for you to pounce on me. No, okay, so I'm just gonna aim, and I can't take a knee. That doesn't help anything, right?
No, huh? You can't as part of flavor for your aim.
Yeah, you can just
drop
that's
down
part
to
of your
the
aim, yeah.
Flavor.
Prone helps reduce ranged attack
Yes.
damage against you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
prone.
it will increase melee.
Nope, we're not going prone. I was just gonna take a knee. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
All right.
And
Aim is 1 blue dice.
what?
Or if you're aiming, you get to add 1 blue dice.
Yeah, 1 blue. Thank you. Aiming and shooting this dude. So we got. Hey, there's the big
Triumph.
thing.
Nice.
There
So
you
that activates your critical.
Sweet. So
1 success and 1 disadvantage with a triumph.
Okay.
And you can roll on the table as well.
Okay.
You want to hand him?
And-
Or actually hand him these. Give him these.
Oh yeah, nice shiny silver ones. Thank you. Pass
I
them on.
love my cage dice.
Yes. Is that 2? Yeah, 24.
24.
Still be mad at this guy.
That will add a setback die to his next attack.
Oh, sweet. Thank God.
He's off balance as you. What did you do?
8, but it was a critical do from a Skizzy's
You had 8 plus 2 successes, so 10.
10.
10. Okay.
You spent that triumph on the critical table, so you don't get a critical on
Oh, okay.
Which is actually probably really good having him at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So 10 damage.
Gives him disadvantage as this one hits. It takes him in the side. You see, he kind of has a bit of a limp now.
You did it.
Starting to look a bit hurt. It doesn't look right by any means, but that looks like it did some damage. He is going to burn a dark side point. Get this. He's not going to add anything though. He's going to burn a dark side to use his acid spit attack.
Oh, God.
It's a ranged attack, huh?
This is a ranged attack.
At who?
This would be directed towards you.
Thank you for getting the attention. Rolling good on that initiative.
Because, no, you're not the closest. And so
He's
he
the
will
front of
damage.
he's the front of
Are you at the front?
Yeah.
Or was it the front of the marching order?
Oh, okay, so yes,
Yes.
he is going to make this attack
Yeah.
against you because it's
Okay.
a beast, so he's going to attack whatever's closest, essentially. It's going to be,
I helped you with a disadvantage.
and he gets a boom, and he gets a negate for the acid spit. So, that's that. 2 successes to 1 failure. Yep. So, you take 7 points of damage against whatever your soak is. I need you to make a resistance check also. Or resilience check.
Resilience?
Yes. This would be average. Ooh.
Success with 1 disadvantage.
Success with 1 disadvantage. Nice, that's good. So you avoid the consequences as the acid hits you and it burns into your armor a bit. Your armor's still fine, but your armor has, you might make note of it, it's starting to take some damage at this point. He's going to burn his maneuver and he's going to close the gap and he's going to get essentially right in between the two of you.
Gotcha. Alright.
Between them?
Between the two of you. He's,
okay.
We
he's
both
kind
shot him.
of he's beginning to cut you two off a bit from the group, it seems.
So they're on one side of him, we're on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. And the prisoner's on our side.
The prisoner is on your side as well.
Alright.
Kind of has his back towards the 3 of you right now, sectioning off the 2 of you. That's it. Bring us to next initiative.
Phil.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to aim. And am I engaged range or am I short range?
You would be engaged, but you can get short range.
Well, I'd rather be engaged. I'm better with melee. Alright, so I'm going to aim, but I'm not going to take the benefit of the die. I'm actually going to be aiming for a specific part of him. I want to try to jam my force pike into where the kyber crystal is. Basically where the kyber crystal meets his body.
Okay, this will be hard.
Okay.
What are the force?
Well, is it hard because I took the aim? The aim allows
Great
me
die,
to
that's right.
steady going for a specific spot.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, because you did aim, let's do average.
Okay.
On this. Well, no, because you're injured. Let's do hard.
Okay.
And you're
Am I
going
still
sorry.
injured? That critical injury table's sticking around?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought it
you're
was just a
injured.
one-time
No, you're
success.
injured
You
until
healed
it's
within
healed.
Okay.
Yeah, you're stuck with
Combat.
that critical injury until it is healed.
Okay.
What was your critical? I can't remember.
I don't remember what it was called. I just know I got hit in the shoulder.
It was a debilitating.
Yeah, it was a ferocious strike.
Okay.
That's what it was. Ooh.
That is a wash on successes, and that is a 2 disadvantage.
Roll the force die.
Miss.
You strike him with the force spike. It just kind of off the hard leather skin. You feel it. It's almost like rock. As you
Okay.
the force spike just isn't able to find any purchase in between what appears to be the kyber and the actual metal and meat of this animal. I would like the next person that makes an attack to add a setback die as well.
Oh.
Okay, and how? So I'm at range what of this guy?
You're currently at short range.
Okay, and then remind me how I double up my shoot both blasters.
You'll make your first attack, and then it's dependent on how many advantages you have for if your second one hits or not.
The difficulty goes up 1.
Okay. So
whatever it
it's
is.
normally easy, right?
Yes, it's normally easy.
And then I'll spend a force point
Okay, great.
to upgrade one of my dice, right?
Alright. Do force points, this is something I don't know, do they transfer back after being used twice, or
Yeah.
are they done?
Yeah, they just
Okay.
flip back and forth. As far as I know, they do.
Look at all them dice.
Wow.
So he's
So that takes care of that. Where'd that come from? Oh, the one disadvantage.
1, 2, 3. So a disadvantage and a wash.
Yeah.
Mention a wash, do I roll the force die?
no.
Fail.
So second shot, or is it
No,
automatic fail?
that's how it
on
goes.
both?
No,
Gotcha.
that's how it goes.
Okay.
So on this, it's gonna. Since we got this die, it's going to burn another one.
Crap.
Is the two cockers go? I thought it was Brian's go.
No, he's doing something different.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, he's doing
okay,
something
sorry.
different.
But, no, wait, I'm sorry, because I was stuck on the old initiative order. It is your turn. It's not the two.
Okay, so it's
okay.
not doing anything.
I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna
You
start
have 2
healing.
left, so
Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I was confused. I was stuck in the old initiative, not the new one.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Is he still in engage range to me though?
Yes, he's still engaged with you. Yeah, you're eye to eye with this beast as his frills start to kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna whack him again with the stick.
All right.
don't forget your force stuff. You can really thump this guy.
Do what? Use the force analysis I was thinking of.
Yeah, I was like, we might go ahead and burn these, try to kill this guy.
Easy, we think.
Yes.
Let's give you one back to play with.
All right.
Okay, so
One success, one advantage.
one success, one advantage.
Yeah, hits.
So I'm doing the 5 base plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 11 damage.
11 damage. It's starting to look hurt as you lay in with that right at the base of the neck. Its frills actually stretch a bit, actually form this kind of cone around the face as it eyeballs straight towards you.
Yeah.
It looks injured.
Keep doing good.
It looks injured, but it's not on death's
Yeah,
door,
so-
definitely.
Okay, so
So that'll bring us to you.
alright, so if I spend this, I get to upgrade one of these. You can't upgrade this, so
You
Turn that one yellow
correct.
also.
You don't have to. You can save it for other people, or I don't know. You might as well, right?
like, kind of want to kill this
It's
thing
up to
now.
you. It's up to
I'm
you.
gonna borrow one of yours.
Yeah.
Here we go. Thank you. And we'll just give him all the dark side.
Oh, well, yeah.
He started with him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
It's hard for
Oh, and
you
aiming.
as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because long range.
Yeah,
I
'cause
brought
he's
long
short
range
range
weapons to a
Oh,
short range.
yeah.
long
Yeah,
range
yeah.
weapon, yeah. Yours is your injury and your
Oh,
very
cut
useless
in.
you're trying to aim.
That's good.
Okay, so wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good.
3 successes,
And a
1
triumph.
disadvantage. But a triumph, yeah.
That's really good. So you're rolling on the table, or you're activating your critical?
Critical.
You don't have a crit to activate.
Oh, you
so.
don't.
Yeah, so we'll just roll on the table again.
Roll on the table. Roll
There we go.
the
This is what we wanted.
40.
45.
45.
Knock this thing down a peg.
As you take your aim, slams into the creature. It rolls it, knocks the creature prone as it's kind of laying on the ground, and it also suffers 1 strain, which wouldn't know, but does.
We want to know, but
Which-
no, I can sense the strain.
That is going to affect what it does next, as it now has to burn its maneuver getting up. So it's going to do that, and then it's going to spend a dark side point to make its multi-attack.
Multi-attack.
No.
And it's going to make 1 attack against you and 1 attack against you.
Gotcha. With the acid spit thing going on.
Yes. And I'm going to burn another dark side point too, to add to boost my proficiency for the attack against you, because it's going to attack you first.
Crap. Okay.
As it gets up, it immediately lunges, but it does burn its maneuver getting up. It's going to go to rake right across the front of your chest cell. It's a success. That's it. One success. So not much. That's going to be 7 against your soak.
That's going to be 6 damage.
Holy moly.
You have no soak. Kutok, it's going to make its next one against you.
Yes, sir.
We're going to go back down.
Did you have one mod test?
Yeah.
I got 2 wounds left.
No, I only marked down 5. Oh, because it's soaked
Yeah,
for 1
yeah,
day.
so
Yeah,
far,
so
yeah.
you got 2 left.
Yeah. You guys need to start pulling some weight here and start
2
shooting
success, 2 advantage. So that's going to be 8 points against you.
Okay.
Brian unfazed with his 5.
Yeah, this 5 soak.
I'm down to 7.
It's really good. That's really good. It's good to have everybody that can do a lot of things. As it's pacing out, you see the Kyber actually beginning to almost like small bits of electricity are coming off of it, kind of into the metal surrounding it. That'll end its turn. Brings to you, Phil.
Okay. With that information, that's alright. I would like to use one of my maneuvers, or in action. You tell me which one it is. But tell me which one it is after I ask, and then I'll decide what I want to do. I would like to make a skill check to see if I understand what's going on with that.
Okay.
In its chest. If I understand what's happening with the crystal.
I would say this is probably going to be an action.
Then I only get 1 action, or I get 2?
You get 1 action. You get 2 maneuvers.
Okay. Can I turn a maneuver into an action? Is that possible?
I'll tell you what, you can spend both your maneuvers to make it.
Yeah, well, I'm already engaged with the guys, so that's fine. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna spend both my maneuvers to
Make
understand this thing.
Make another education check for me, if that's the case.
Ah, my lord, dang. Okay.
No, it's going to be lower.
Okay. All right, and difficulty.
Say this will be average.
Okay.
Don't give him any more Willow.
There you go.
No,
Oh.
definitely not there. 2 failures, 1 advantage.
What about the success? You?
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
cancel
Four.
out. Yeah.
Dang, 4 failures.
Yeah.
Failures
That
versus 2
hurts.
success.
Okay, so I have no idea what's going on with it.
Yeah. You're not sure what's happening. You have seen a piece of Kyber before as holy relics and stuff, but you've never handled one, and you definitely don't have much experience with them being implanted into something.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna attack the guy then. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll just attack him.
It's not hard.
Uh,
Hey, you got it.
yeah, I got it. 1 success, 1 disadvantage.
All right. And what's your damage?
The damage dealt there would be 6 plus 2, so 8.
You lay him with your force by a couple of spots, a couple of jabs. The creature and it starts kind of looking around as the electricity
It's
out coming off this Kyber. That brings to you excess.
Okay, can I aim and fire or shoot both weapons?
You can.
Okay, so then I had a blue dice, right? And then I will spend a light side point to upgrade the dice.
The creature is starting to look hurt now. Like not on death's door, but it's definitely pretty injured.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, so I got that thing.
Okay, so the triumph is negated by the 1. So all you ended up with was 3 advantage and a wash. Or
So,
actually, that counts as 1, so 4 advantage and a wash.
A wash?
Why is it a wash? I don't understand why it's a wash. Oh, I do understand now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, force die.
Come on.
No.
Dang it.
But he has 4 advantage.
4 advantage? Yeah, you definitely pass that on. You can spend 4 advantage if you want to gain 1 melee or defense until the end of the active character's next turn. Negate the targeted enemy's defensive bonus until the end. Ignore penalizing environmental effects. Or you can pass on.
Pass it on
Okay,
to-
pass it on.
To the
Tuscan.
The Tuscan.
Yeah, who's carrying the weight of the whole team.
It is locked eyes with you once again. Looks angry. What are you doing?
I'm going to hit him as hard as I can with a stick.
All right.
That's what Tuscans
With
do.
tons of advantage.
Okay.
Carry over.
You can add 2 boost die actually to this.
2. Okay.
Yes, because you had 4 advantage, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you your.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Use it all. Just stack on that damage. We gotta kill this thing.
Tuscan Rider's the hero.
This is.
Okay. Wow. There's only 2 hits out of that.
But no disadvantage.
1,
so
2,
these
3,
guys-
4
There you go.
with 4 advantage. 2 hits with 4 advantage.
All right.
Does that activate your crit?
Easily. If it's the gaffy stick, it's 3.
Okay, so I'm going to activate the disorient, which gives
Okay.
him a black
It does.
disadvantage.
Sure.
Sweet.
And then 4 damage itself. I'm doing the gaffy stick of 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10, 11, 12 damage.
12. How do you want to do this? Q-Talk.
I want to hit him square in the head, right here in the head.
Take the gaffy stick. You roll it. You catch him under the chin with one side, bat him on the eye, and then bring it over and
Jump up in the air and
snap
come
it.
down on him.
Crack. The spike buries right into the skull of the plate, and you see its eyes just grow as it crumples.
And then I stand on its corpse and do the Tuscan.
Easy
Worth it.
enough. It's about that point you feel the body kind of like twitching,
Uh-oh.
and you see this. You look down, you see this. It's kind of coming out from this. For you, would just look like a rock, essentially. Long bolts of electricity starting to run down the body. What are y'all doing?
Is there any cover in here? Like things? I want
There's
to
some-
run behind the sarcophagus and hide.
I'm gonna tackle the Tuscan who's doing the victory pose. I'm like, get up!
Get off!
Oh, actually,
now it's time to run.
I want to yell, XS. We need to hide behind the sarcophagus because he's got the light strapped to him.
I agree.
Is initiative over? Like,
Yes, we're
Okay.
essentially going to a loose initiative.
Okay,
right
loose
now for
initiative.
What's happening?
yeah. So I'm gonna run towards excess because he's got the
Move as a
light.
group towards the sarcophagus as fast as possible.
I would
Sounds
like
fun.
everyone to make average athletics checks.
Oh, son of a bee.
Do I gotta make one to get off the corpse?
No, this is just, it's easy. You got tackled off the corpse, essentially.
I failed with 1 failure. One
Okay.
fail.
One fail. Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
What's
I
it say?
succeed with 1 disadvantage.
Oh, don't you blow up, you dumb cat. Disadvantage. Oh!
I'm gonna be over the
Did you you haven't athletics checked yet?
He said I got.
Oh, you
He
got it.
said I'm just laying around there going, hey, what's going on, cuz?
Oh, okay.
Well, I still need you to make one. 'Cause
Oh,
I
you-
assume you're running with them now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Average or
bad.
easy?
Average.
I have, well, 1 advantage. Not succeeded.
Only excess.
I think we need to.
As you're all running, you hear this high pitch, and 3 of you stop and look back for a second, and you see this large force field of electricity, this crackling electricity, extends out. For the 3 of you that failed, there is no soak. You take 2 wound damage.
Oh, so Josh is unconscious.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
You watch as this sphere of electricity and charged energy hits you. It actually blows you back some zone. You hit the ground. You kind of just go unconscious for. We'll see how long.
Okay, but after that energy went out, is it now what?
You look back. Seems to be laying there, dead, charred, smoking currently.
Pelco bugs. What happened to them?
The Pelco bugs are have been repulsed away. They also, when this Ducata came out, you saw them all flock away from it. Most of them are not really bothering you anymore. There's still 1 or 2 kind of hanging around, but your light's keeping them at bay.
Okay.
but they do seem to have been pushed quite thoroughly, especially when this creature was in combat with you. They did not come close to this creature at all. Even though it emits no light, they seemed very wary of it.
Okay, cool. I would like to shine my light on Zell, just to make sure no bugs are coming after him. Like my direct light.
Right.
Okay.
Easy enough. There aren't any bugs currently around him, but
I'm
the
here.
light will definitely ensure that he's not paralyzed when he wakes up.
So I'm going to walk over to him and hit him with one of the stems.
Stim. That's just flat. I don't think I need you to make a medicine
5
check
wounds,
for
right?
me. Yeah.
5.
Just automatic 5
5
wounds.
wounds.
Okay.
Anybody else need one of that? What do you got? Phil?
Yeah, I would love one. I'm pretty close to falling asleep.
I'll toss you one.
Okay, I do the same.
5 for
I need
you
my
as well.
pencil, please. Yeah, 5 for me. I need my pencil, please.
And I'll pump myself.
Alright. 5 wounds to all of you.
I'll be fine.
Excess, you gonna span or anything? Or you good?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't have anything, I guess, to
Yeah, I don't
prepare.
think you do.
We're going to have to
Forget athletics.
Yeah, a
check.
couple
Hey,
of
you
your
upgrade.
servos are sparking a bit.
Yeah.
And a couple of joints get stuck here and there as you have taken some pretty heavy damage in this.
Okay, so he's no longer unconscious?
Correct. No, you are back up now.
Oh, what
You
happened?
kind of come to and you look down. There's just this dim,
Yeah,
and this tusk
there.
looking over you.
This could have been worse.
The prisoner at this point, you all kind of look
Forgot
around.
about that guy.
He is
I didn't.
back behind the rest of you, slowly walking backwards, more in towards the tomb. As you see this long hallway behind the sarcophagus you didn't see before.
He's walking backwards into the hallway?
Yes, as soon as he sees you guys take note, he turns and he's going to make an athletic check to try and run.
His hands are bound, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why he's making this at a hard difficulty.
Okay.
I'm fixing to shoot him.
He begins running down, even with his hands bound, he begins running down the hallway as soon as you guys take note. He's currently at about the short range.
He's got no light.
This feels like plot. Like
is
you should
he
use some
doing
dark.
this?
You should use some dark stuff.
I'm going to shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
With a regular shot, no stun? Okay, whatever.
I have the stun capability.
I also have a stun cap. I'm pretty sure he does too.
I don't think about it right off. Is it average or easy?
This will be easy because he's still at short range. And his hands are bound. He's not moving super.
We got any four?
I just
I
aimed
might
him.
blow his head off his shoulders.
Yeah. 2 success. Oh, triumph. A triumph. Wow. Amazing.
So, are you rolling? You're rolling on the table for this, I assume.
I don't know.
The shiny dice. Go for
What
it.
does the crit on the blaster pistol do? Or does it have a special? Do you know?
On the blaster pistol, I can look for you real
Page
quick.
161 in that area or something like that.
Wow, you got that memorized?
Something
That's
like
crazy.
Get that way after a while.
Alright, blaster pistol regular?
Yeah.
No, it just has a stun setting. Is the only thing written there.
I didn't.
Roll on the table.
I didn't do that. 48.
As you take your shot, it hits him kind of right below the back, and you see his head kind of whiplash as he hits the ground. Boom! His skull smashes into the front, and he is currently not moving.
By the force, Q-Talk! Why would you do that? He was unarmed!
Well, I think it was bound arm was the correct term here.
After a couple of seconds, you do see him start to slowly
He's twitching.
try
He's
and
not
get
dead.
up.
Okay, good. Alright, that's all I care about.
Alright,
I just
so
don't want him to dead.
He just kind of sits.
I want to
Kind of
investigate the
slumped
corpse of
against
the.
He did take 8 damage.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I'll inform
He's
you two.
not doing good.
I'll inform you two that it's a kyber crystal, and that's what I know about it.
Yeah, and
Right.
so I want to, with Phil's assistance, investigate the corpse.
I'd like to just try to pry it out of him.
Let's
With
go.
the-
Let's
with
go
my
collect.
force light.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make. If you're trying to pry it out, I would like you to make a daunting athletics check.
Oh, this thing is stuck in this guy.
Just the kyber, or are you trying to take the metal and the kyber from the skin?
I just wanted the kyber crystal.
Okay,
I don't
make
care
a
about the
make a daunting check then.
metal. Okay.
We're gonna go check out. We're gonna retrieve our prisoner.
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna.
Not too hard. You hit him with a head ringer, so he is very dazed and confused right now.
And hurt a little bit.
And
right?
extremely hurt. He's
Be sure to
bleeding.
use y'all's lights. Be sure to use y'all's lights when y'all are walking through here.
Yeah. Lights on.
Yeah.
That's a no, dog.
Yeah, definitely failed.
You stick. You actually begin to bend the tip of your force pike.
Okay.
It's okay, but you might do a little work on it later, as the kyber is well and truly mounted in what appears to be this looks like a brass octagon. There is script around it in the metal.
Okay, well then I'm gonna try to peel the brass octagon out then. It's my next attempt.
Make a hard.
Okay.
Do you only beat on it with my stick?
It's athletics.
Yes.
That's what she said? Okay. Unfortunate.
Athletics, yeah. Hey.
Failed with an advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Unable
It's
to
stuck.
pry it out currently of the
Okay.
charred husk.
I'll try pulling it out.
Well, okay, so we're gonna frog march the
Yeah, let's-
prisoner back
Stick.
Okay.
to the.
See if I can pull it out.
Same thing for you. Hard check right here.
Hard
Or
attack?
athletics.
Here. So I got
Yeah, you got it. Success.
two
no,
success
No advantage.
and then no advantage. Yep, just two success.
Take them back into your gaffy stick and pool of blood falls out, as well as behind this octagon after it's pried out, there looks to be this large mechanical device as it's left a massive hole in the interworking, or not in the inner workings, but within the chest cavity of this Tukata. Make a lore check, anyone? Well,
Yeah, I just yank it out and I just pull it out and just
Hand it to Phil.
look at Phil.
I would say make a probably education check for this again.
Okay.
It'd be hard.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There you go.
Succeeded.
Nice.
Double success with 2 disadvantage. 2 success, 2 disadvantage.
2 success, 2 disadvantage. You're not sure what this is, what this kind is attached to, as it's currently locked in, like how a diamond in a ring would be locked in with pieces of metal. You're not sure what the actual device behind that was embedded in the chest is. You do recognize the script, though. This is the language of the Sith, and you know that it wasn't totally uncommon for Sith in the past to experiment sometimes with animals. Belia Darzu is known to have been making techno beasts,
Okay.
and that those did exist.
And I don't know what type of kyber crystal this is, right?
You don't. This
Okay.
is you assume though this is some kind of sorcery was at play to help embed this into the chest of this creature.
Okay.
It doesn't look extremely old though, which strikes you as odd.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, I want to decapitate the corpse of the Jukata and carry it around its head as a hat.
Okay. It's a big head, but
On your shoulders.
I would say not too difficult given enough time to remove the head. Are you putting the head on?
Not over the lot.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Easy enough after about 10-15 minutes it takes you to remove the head. The head itself probably weighs, I'd say a good like 35-40 pounds.
Okay.
I'm going to take a claw for a trophy.
Okay. Easy enough.
Use it like a knife setter or something.
It's a long claw. It's
Yeah,
about,
really.
yeah, you're probably looking at like 8 inches or so.
Okay.
Big claw.
I'm going to inspect the tomb,
Okay.
Success and I were taking pieces off. We look up and he's up there at the sarcophagus.
Are you looking for anything in particular? Let me ask you that. Or just anything of
Scrolls.
value? Scrolls?
Well, okay, the beast came from behind it. That's where I'm focusing.
I'm
Okay,
also
We're going down that hallway.
before we do this check. I just want to do the last thing with the animal. I had something else I want to do with the animal. I'm just going to pray to the force over the animal. That it went peacefully to be part of the living force. I'm a religious guy.
You pray. Do we know what happens?
Oh, I think that's it. I don't think there's any. I just want to make sure that this animal went with the living force. That is what my character would do.
Okay.
Make a charm check.
Charm. Okay.
Oh, okay. Huh. Charm.
What a
Make
difficult
an average charm check.
Okay.
Oh, doesn't look good.
Oh.
Keeps jumping out.
Nope. Failed.
One fell.
Alright. You are going to explore the back area.
Yes.
Alright. As you walk in, who is the prisoner with currently?
Oh, okay. So I had the prisoner. You took the claw. He took that. I will go ahead and pass the prisoner off to Phil.
Okay. You kind of hand off.
I'm not holding this prisoner. What?
Excess. I'll hand the prisoner
I'm
off.
holding this
I'll take care
giant
of him.
rock.
I'll take care of him. I'm large and imposing with another being's head on
Takes
my
you,
head.
or yeah, you take the prisoner. He kind of looks back at you. Wouldn't go back there.
Wait, what?
He's kind of like nodding off again from all the damage he's taken from the shot.
From the head crack. I
Yes,
shot
I'm
you.
not going there anymore. So, guys, what we do now? Anyone want to check out the? As you guys are done mutilating the corpse, love the trophies, by the way.
Search for the scrolls. Let's search for the scrolls.
Okay, I would like everyone to make perception checks.
So we're just searching this room for scrolls right now. What do we?
Are
What do
you guys
need?
searching just the main chamber? Right?
I mean, I don't. Can we just say we're searching the whole
Oh,
place?
you're right.
I feel like.
You're right here around the.
Around the
sarcophagus.
Around the
Right.
sarcophagus.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. How hard?
This will be average.
And what kind of check is this?
Perception, because there is no actual
Sure. No, I got you.
investigation.
I have one success with one disadvantage.
All right.
Huh.
One success and no advantage or disadvantage. One disadvantage and a success.
All right.
What triumph? But that should cancel out that.
Just
right?
cancel.
It
You got
does.
cancel. You got, and that cancels too. So
Yeah.
total wash, 100% wash.
Yep. Ah, right side.
Success.
Finally.
So he does have the triumph.
Did you roll?
Yes.
Oh,
I
sorry.
had,
We succeeded.
yeah.
Brian failed, and then he succeeded with the triumph.
Looking around the area, you find a few vials. It looks to be this like black viscous liquid. You're not sure what it is. You find two of them, and you find a couple of what look to be torn pages. But what you can make out of them, it's probably not what you're after.
Okay. Are they written in Sith language?
They appear to be, because I assume you know what it looks like.
clicked me.
They're so old and tattered, it's hard to make out what it is it says, though.
I can't. Okay. So not even worth a lore check.
Probably not.
Okay.
I put them in your pocket.
Sure. I'll keep the pages.
Okay.
I'm not particularly interested in keeping the black liquid. I can take or leave it.
I'll take the black liquid.
Okay.
That looks like good liquid.
I'm going to walk up to the sarcophagus
Just gonna
now.
holster him in. You're gonna walk up to the sarcophagus and you're gonna open it.
No,
wow, what a
I'm just kind of
prompt.
looking around. See if there's anything going on behind it, around it, or anything.
Inlaid on it is a language you don't understand. It goes the full length of the sarcophagus.
So I just kind of tap on the language and look at Phil.
Can I make a lore check on the language, I guess? Okay.
Everyone stands around while
Definitely.
Phil works.
This would be average.
Yeah, this is just me archaeologizing this whole thing.
Hey.
A success with 2 advantage.
'Tis the language of the ancient Sith. It's the very sharp letters that you're familiar with as you have studied both the light side and the dark side as part of the Church of the Force. It's a bit of a requirement to know both. In short, it says, essentially, here lies Exar Kun, the man who deceived the Senate, the man who almost brought the end of the Republic through deception, deceit, and power. It's essentially just saying that this is the final resting place of Exar Kun himself.
Okay, I'm going to relay that to everybody. And I'm going to urge anyone considering to do something rash to not open anything, or don't really touch anything.
Well, what if the scrolls are in there?
We should search the whole place before we resort to opening an ancient Sith sarcophagus.
I'd rather not have my face melted. So that's well, as much as my face can be melted. So I side with Phil. Let's search the whole place before we do that.
We got the tunnel behind it and
Yeah,
this
let's go
cavern
down
of
the tunnel.
bugs
Yeah.
with us right now.
And
So.
and I'm wearing his head, so maybe the bugs will leave us alone.
So that guy's unconscious, and he's carrying that guy?
No, he's
Not
not.
unconscious, he's
Oh,
just
okay.
really hurt.
All right.
Yeah.
Dragging him around.
He's like dazed right now. His head's spinning.
Okay.
Really critical.
Well, I
What's
suggest
that exactly?
that we just walk
Head ringer.
Henry.
down the hallway
Let's go.
in
Okay.
the same order that we entered this place in, except now XS has to carry the body.
It's fine with me.
Now who's got the Kyber crystal?
I'm carrying. How big is Kyber crystal? Like both hands?
No, this it's a longer piece of kyber. It's about yay long.
Oh, so I can
thicker,
just store
so-
this.
Yes,
Okay.
it's not like
Then
a
I've
huge.
got it.
It's
Alright.
not a huge piece of kyber.
Okay.
Did you grab
The whole octagon is about this big or so.
Now who's
Oh,
got
that's
the
what I'm
octagon?
talking about. Yeah, because I have to have the whole thing. I couldn't
Oh,
separate the two. Yeah. Okay. So it is.
And
two
about
hands.
it's about
Yeah, I don't have anywhere to put
Well, if you
that.
had a
Not-
backpack,
not
you have a
central.
backpack.
No. I don't think I do.
I have the case.
All right, we'll put it in the case, I guess.
For
Right.
He's a back mule, man.
Who is leading this?
I think it's the same order we had, right?
See where we had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Q-Talk,
Man,
Q-Talk, Phil, Zell,
I got the prisoner in front of me.
XS bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
You guys are walking down the hallway. You talk. You look down. You stepped on a pressure plate. I need everybody to make. First, well, no, I need everyone to make resilience saves. Or saves.
This is
I need
gonna
everyone to make a
suck.
resilience check.
What difficulty?
This would be average.
Oh dear lord.
I succeed with an advantage.
Okay.
Nice. And I succeed with a disadvantage. Wait. Yes.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Hey, double advantage. So I have to roll the crap.
Failed with 2 advantage.
Oh,
succeed with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
2 success.
No. It's a yeah,
2 success with disadvantage.
2 success. Yeah,
Alright. Everybody takes 1 wound.
with my success and advantage. I
With
take
your
a wound?
success.
Okay.
If you failed, which
Huh.
you're the only one that did so,
Thanks.
as these darts fly out of the walls and riddle all of your sides. Some of them not catching you as much as Zell. Zell, you catch the majority of these darts.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Any chance our prisoner took any of those?
Your prisoner did take some as well. He is now unconscious after that.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, again, since I had him, I'm like, oh, okay. I couldn't use him as human shield. That's awesome.
Don't waste a stem on him.
For the next 6 hours, whenever you make either an agility-based or an intelligence-based check, you will do so with an extra black die, as you are now poisoned.
Wow.
Alrighty, for 6 hours. Yay.
Okay, this guy is obviously slowing us down.
Very
He's
smart.
unconscious. How about we lay him on the ground? He's still tied up. I will stabilize him, but not wake him up.
Sounds good to me.
Well, he's not pushing up Daisy's dead yet. We need to waste
We
him.
don't have to
Bind
stabilize
his
or
feet
anything.
too.
Okay, all right. Well, then we just lay him on the ground right there, right? Or is there anything around that we could tie him to?
This hallway is empty. It's just stone. This whole place is empty other than the sarcophagus.
Okay, then I say we just set him on the ground.
Bind his feet.
Yeah.
I vote we go back to the ship and
Okay.
rest a wee bit.
We're going back to a checkpoint.
Go back to our save point.
Well, yeah, like, well, okay, you know, we need to continue on until we can find some place to make camp.
Alright, so I say we leave this guy in the hallway and keep soldiering on. That's what I say.
Fine with me.
Okay.
Continue walking down the hallway. You get to the end. It's about a 50, 60 foot hallway or so. It's not terribly long. You step in. It's a small room. Maybe 10 by 15 or so. Just small enough for you all to feel a bit cramped in here.
Okay.
There is a pedestal resting in the middle. There is nothing on top of the pedestal. If I could have everyone make a perception check, please.
Difficulty average.
Yes.
Disadvantage, or one advantage, and a fail.
Success.
Success. Excessive success.
Oh, success to disadvantage.
Definitely succeeded.
4 success, 3 disadvantage.
4 success. You're able to pick out on the wall. It's a singular rune, similar to the ones that were on the coffagus, but there's just one of them, just on the wall. As you come up and kind of tap it with your gaffy stick, it
That turns something on.
kind of fades.
Did his cover light up or anything when that happened?
Didn't seem like it, but you weren't really keeping an eye on it.
Okay. Does he tell me what this is?
Yeah,
Or does
I
he
like point
say,
at it like a-
point it
Yeah,
out?
you
Well,
don't-
he hit me up there and poked the thing. I think like,
I was like,
what's he doing?
come on, look at this.
I make a lore check on it.
You can.
Okay. What difficulty?
This would be daunting.
Okay. One more purple, please.
Big roll. Huge
Big
dice.
roll.
Huge dice count.
Oh yeah, no, we burned them all of them. They're all gone. Dark side is powerful right now.
There you go.
That's a success for sure with 2 disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 success. Okay.
This is essentially a keep word. You know that some Jedi and Sith use runes to lock off certain areas, and they can be activated through the power of the Force.
Okay. So it's a force-based lock.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
It's on the back wall of this room behind the pedestal.
Phil, why don't you jam that kyber crystal in there, see what happens?
Yeah, can I hold the kyber crystal up to it?
Kind of hold the whole contraption.
Yeah, just near.
The back end of the contraption that came out of the beast's chest starts spinning in your arms, and it has a lot of points. So you're like kind of trying to hold it, and
I think that's it, Phil. Jam it in there.
Yeah, I think I'll turn it around and try to fit it into the room.
it doesn't precisely fit. As you kind of do that, you realize, oh, this might not work. You turn the kyber back, and you see the actual complex machinery start unraveling itself, like. And this long, thin rod pops out of the end, about that long. It's tapered down on both ends. It looks to be made of some kind of brass or something of the sort. There's no writing on it. It's just what appears to be a simple tapered brass rod.
What is that, Phil? What is that thing? What do you think?
Can I make a lore check on that? What? Daunting as well?
This would be hard.
Okay.
It's a stick.
Well, there's a pedestal. We know where sticks go.
Definitely succeed.
Okay.
Succeed by 1, and that's it. It's 1 success. That's all.
You
No, you had 1 advantage as well.
There was a disadvantage over here. They cancel each other out.
Oh, were there not 2 advantages?
No.
Oh, okay.
You kind of managed to put this together earlier when you were looking at the sarcophagus, when you were all looking at the sarcophagus. You saw that there was no way to get any kind of purchase on it. There was what appeared to be a small dowel hole in the top right corner of it, though, that something like this might fit into.
On the top of the sarcophagus?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to communicate that. How tall is the sarcophagus?
Well, it's laid back.
Oh, okay, duh.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, all right. Like so, it's on the ground. Okay. All right.
It's probably, 7 feet long or so.
So speculate, Phil. I mean, do you think that opens the sarcophagus? I mean, that kind of leaves us no choice, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yes. I think that we're at a dead end and an impasse here, and unless we try to open that sarcophagus, then we can't find anything else.
I wanted to tap on the pedestal with my stick.
It's definitely a pedestal.
Okay. Prisoner!
Hey, so he made note of that. Why don't you place that kyber crystal on the pedestal, see what happens?
Hey, Phil.
Sure.
One
All
thing.
right, I'll place the kyber crystal on the pedestal.
Wait, so as we're going back, so we're going to go back
Not
through
yet.
the hall?
No, we're still in that small room.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You guys walk back, kind of place it down on top. You see all the runes on it. Light. And then they go dark again.
Okay, and that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Phil, what does that mean? What's going on here?
I don't know.
You're supposed to know this stuff. You're the Church of the Force guy. I thought you knew these things. Why are we here with you if you don't know what's going on?
We could listen to that robot wrath.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that.
And now all the runes kind of this faint light appearing from this red, deep ruby red light coming off each of them as they're all surrounding the sarcophagus.
I don't feel good about this, y'all.
Hey, we just reactivated the guy.
And then you swear you hear something, a voice coming from a long ways off. That's it.
I literally in real life didn't hear what you just said. I couldn't hear you. Good. Okay.
I might as well say, you're screwed.
A very faint whisper, the echoes of a whisper.
Okay.
What was that? Who did y'all hear that?
He's like, looking around.
All right. Well, we definitely heard that. We still only have the option of putting a brass pin into the top of the sarcophagus. By placing this kyber crystal on this pedestal, I'm beginning to think we should not be undertaking this mission whatsoever. I'm beginning to say that coming after some Sith artifacts may have not been the best idea.
There's no other rooms or anything anywhere in this area at all.
or any other exits?
From
Or
all you've looked around, no, there's not. It is the one main room and the room behind it.
Where all the bugs go, they all left.
Well, no,
You know this place has been raided by Jedi before in the thousands of years since Exarchon was buried here. The Valley of the Dark Lord has been raided a few times by grave robbers, fortune seekers. The Jedi took most everything that was of value from the Valley of the Dark Lords long ago.
I think we've been led into a trap. we've been tricked into activating this guy.
Well, we haven't activated anything yet. Again,
Potentially.
I'm willing to leave. We've got 3 speeders. We've got this kyber crystal that's worth money. We could take this kyber crystal to the Church
But
of the
for a
Force.
while, for all we know, there's
I know experts at the Church of the Force that could be able to help tell us more about this before we try and do
Can you call them
anything
from the ship?
rash. I can try.
as far as we know, as soon as we set out foot of this area, our benefactors' compatriots are going to be ambushing us and take whatever key.
Why would we think that?
I don't know. I'm just being overly cautious.
that's excess. That's his thing.
I think
Everyone's out to kill
but
us.
staying in the tomb for the rest of our lives with bugs and a stick.
Or we could open the sarcophagus.
This seems less cautious than going outside.
Well, I wanted to go back to the ship, but you guys want to go to this pedestal's place. But
Why
that's
don't
okay.
I like your idea. We don't have to leave the planet. Why don't we just call somebody?
Go back to the ship, call somebody, maybe heal up a little bit. And if we really want to open the thing, go back with a little more health.
I want to get paid. I don't want to leave here empty-handed. I think there's something in that sarcophagus that's worth taking a look at.
Why don't we get more information about it first?
I don't know. I think we're spinning our wheels a little bit. We're here.
So you're going to Admiral Akbar.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're Akbaring this. I agree. It's a trap.
I think it's a trap. That's why
Let's
we
not do
shouldn't
it.
activate the sarcophagus yet.
All
without
right.
knowing more.
Guys, I vote we go back. We grab the guy who may or may not be convenient to put a rod in his sarcophagus. As we.
Oh man.
The guy's hand when he's unconscious.
Actually, that's looking better. Okay, we are so far on the dark
I
side.
just don't. This is not going to be a good thing. Whatever. I'll follow y'all till the end of the earth.
Look, Excess, if you want to put this brass rod in there, you go ahead. I think we need to find some more information about this rod and about this kyber crystal before we make any decisions.
And we can.
But if you want to,
No.
then we'll be outside.
I'm not going to do something that imperils the group, but
Plus, we still got a few things to check out. Another, well, we can't get to that statue. We can get to the into the hole with the cable that's going into it that we
Yeah.
couldn't pull it up.
Sure. Yeah, worry about that.
And then we still got the arch that we didn't go into, which had blood in it, which may or may not lead to this guy's blood.
Sure. But I don't know. I'd say we go back to the ship first.
Okay, yeah. Let's go that way.
alright.
Heading back to the ship.
Let's do that.
Yep. All right. Go back down the hallway.
So,
Hey, where's that prisoner of
Is that dude
ours?
still laying there?
Yeah, can we get him?
Yeah, he's still there. His breathing is very shallow.
We should stim pack this guy.
It is very shallow.
We should. He is going to die if we don't stim pack him.
Make a medicine check. Anyone who would like to make a medicine check, make a medicine check.
How difficult?
This would be average.
Okay.
Doesn't take a genius to figure out what might be going on.
Total wash.
Fail with advantage.
So total wash became one success.
Okay.
Whoa.
Succeed with 2 advantage.
You want to make one or no?
No, I'll stand there. And look.
This person is going to die without medical attention in the next couple of hours.
Oh, like not even a stim pack's gonna save him.
Well, that's medical
it
attention.
Probably
That,
would.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I say
This
we use a stim
person,
pack
this
on him.
person needs medical attention though.
Oh, you got a couple hours. We'll get back to the ship by then.
Sure, we'll use the back to tank the ship,
Uh,
or the back to end the ship.
I'm agreeing with him.
Okay, sounds good.
All right,
Takes you a
so
couple hours to get back to the ship. So when you guys get there, you're with him on the back of the dewback,
Yeah.
being jolted and jostled and tossed around. As you guys get there and you put him in the back to tank, I need whoever is applying the Bacta to him, because you have a Bacta pump, not a Bacta tank,
Sure,
not a full
sure,
tank on the
yeah.
ship. I need you to make a medicine check that is average to see if you are able to get him there in time, apply it properly for him to make a recovery.
Okay, I think I have the best medicine. Do we
yeah,
have any of that?
I only got 2.
agreements?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get that medicine on. Hey.
Success with a disadvantage.
Okay. You're good. Barely. And I mean barely. As he's like,
He has permanent respiratory issues.
yeah, he's definitely the Bacta is going to help. The Bacta is not going to probably fully repair everything that this person has been dragged through over the past day and a half, 2 days.
Look, at least he's alive. That's all I care about.
Yeah, he is alive.
Okay.
As you get to your comm link, or not comm link, but your comm channels on the Crown of Duros, you have a transmission. Essentially, you have a voicemail that's been left.
Okay. Well, do y'all want to listen to that first?
Yep.
Probably.
Sounds good. We'll
Let's
listen to
listen
it.
to that.
Hello, boys. I certainly hope the mission is going well. I was planning on stopping by in the next couple of days. Would that be acceptable? I don't want to get in the way, of course, of your mission, but I like to supervise and watch some of the fun if you're going to be entangling with the Hagglers. Please do get back to me when you have a chance. It's V, of course. Goodbye.
Okay. I have a bad feeling about her.
I just grunt shake my head no.
Again, I think we need more information about this whole thing before we give her anything. And so why don't we just tell her no?
I tried to discern what she means.
trying to discern what she means.
Yes. Was the streetwise or
Sure. Do somebody streetwise check. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And how difficult?
Hard.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Nope. Fail. One fail.
Seems pretty straightforward. Once they drop in and see how the mission's going.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I say we just lie. Say we have been scoping out.
Don't-
Haven't gone on any exploration, and that we
Don't call
need
her.
more time before she shows up.
Don't call her. Don't call her.
Or you-
Leave the voicemail unanswered.
You think we just ghost her? I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
Now, if you ghost her, she'll show up.
I say we say we'll meet her in 2 days' time. Surely that's time enough for us to go gather our information and rendezvous with her back on Moraband.
She sent us
Okay.
to come here, gave us 2 weeks, and now she wants to be here.
I think this whole thing is a ruse to as soon as we stick that brass rod in that thing, we're going to get all of our heads chopped off.
You were advocating for sticking the rod into the sarcophagus mere hours ago.
Still,
He was short
I just-
circuiting from all his damage.
Yeah, I want,
Yeah, I
I want,
can see
I want a payoff on this thing, and with her in the mix, it's just more of us at a disadvantage. If we can go get knowledge, if we can get some more fire, sell our speeders and get some more firepower, or exchange this guy, or maybe he's got a bounty on him somewhere. I don't know. So put some to one of the hut slavers, get some more credit.
We're not enslaving this guy.
The guy that
Excess, check your imperial programming.
Old ways die hard. I'm sorry.
All right, we'll send a message requesting that she give us 2 days because we just finished doing reconnaissance. We have seen no sign of the Hagglers, and we would like to see her in 2 days' time when we think we have what she wants.
Okay. This is over comms, and it's not face to face. Make an average deception check.
So are we? She answered the phone. This was mine.
No.
All right,
You're,
so
I
this is
think
a
you're just
voicemail.
leaving a
Yeah, I
message.
wanted to just leave a
Yeah,
message.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Your voice has to sound like you believe what you're saying, right?
Right. I just want to make sure I'm not literally.
And since you
speaking.
can't see her face, that's why this is average.
Okay.
Can we add stack to the line to give him a boost?
Hey!
Success with advantage.
Okay. Good to know.
Those purple dice really did you good that time.
They did.
Thanks.
All right. Now that we're here, I'd like to make my next phone call,
Okay.
which is to a member of the Church of the Force that I know, named Mirani Elko. Mirani Elko, who's a scholar at the Church of the Force
Yep.
on Naboo.
Okay.
And I would like to call Mirani with the hologram. All 4 of us are in it. And I would like to explain to Mirani that Mirani,
Febrani, it's been so long. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, old friend?
I am very well. It's nice to talk to you again. What species is she?
She is a Clume. Sorry. Clume, yeah.
Gungan.
Gungan. She is Gungan. Yeah.
Oh, there you go,
she's
Gungan.
Yeah.
Gungan. Thanks. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. She is Gungan. It is so wonderful to get to speak to you again.
Oh, has it been so long?
It has been much too long. I promise we will come visit Naboo sometime.
Good.
We have the Wayfarers here. We have a new task that we've undertaken.
What are you up to?
We are, as you know, I'm currently on an expedition to find as many Force interactions and artifacts as I possibly can to help bring about the new Jedi. But this does not come with its need for credits, and so we have accepted a job from a collector to go to Moraband and find ancient Sith texts and bring them back to him.
Oh, you're on the planet of the Dark Lords?
Yes, we are. Currently, we ran into just a little bit of trouble.
That is very dangerous. I understand this is part of your pilgrimage, but I must recommend you leave that place.
Well, we'd like to leave
The
soon.
church might not look kindly upon this.
Yes. Well, I plan to present all of the knowledge that we've learned to the church, and we're getting a bad feeling about this job, so what I really need from you, old friend, is to see if you know anything about this device, and I hold up the octagon with the kyber crystal in it, as well as this that came out of it, and I hold the bronze rod.
He's here to kind of tap a few buttons, start a recording. Right, off the top of my head, I'm not entirely sure what it is. I will look into it. I will have some of the headmasters as well look into it. Some of the higher ranking members.
Now,
I'll lean over to you and whisper something like, what about it?
You found there's kyber in it?
this is a kyber crystal. It's obviously a kyber crystal powered artifact. We were in a tomb and where we found this, and it seems like it would go inside a sarcophagus. We aren't really sure, but there's a shape in the sarcophagus that would fit this device perfectly.
It seems you've gotten yourself mixed up in quite the adventure, Philbrani. It's been too long. We must catch up. I would recommend caution in this time. I wouldn't go just poking objects into sarcophagi. I would recommend perhaps waiting. We might be able to send one of the emissaries or dispatch somebody to assist you within the next few days, possibly.
Well, we're on a little bit of a tighter time crunch than a few days. We'd like to have this solved in the next 2, if possible. We've got some speeders that we have that we've found that we are willing to try to sell for credits if that can make anyone show up a little faster, to make a donation to the church.
Phil, you know the church does not work like that.
You're right, my mistake.
You might try and sell them in whatever town might still exist on Moraband. I will definitely look over the recording, and I will have some of the deacons come and look closer at it, and maybe they can identify, and I can let you know within the next 2 days what the object is that you possess. But other than that, the most I can do is send somebody to take a look, that or have you bring it here to us.
Okay, I'll confer with my team and I'll let you know. In the meantime, please start looking at this. I dearly appreciate it, old friend.
I most definitely will. It's quite interesting, especially since this is involving Kyber. I'll move it straight to a high-stakes case.
Thank you very much.
It's good seeing you, Philbrani, and the rest of the Wayfarers.
It is great seeing you as well.
Do take care.
Thank you.
Hope you guys like my not very good Gungan voice.
I can't wait for a Misa.
I just couldn't make myself do it.
Yeah. Well, the rest of them didn't talk like that. It was just Charter.
Right.
Yeah.
Boss nuts.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
that's what we got out of that conversation. Now what do we want to do, team?
Well, we still have this prisoner who's sucking up all our resources.
All of our resources.
After we shot him,
He's
frog
still
marched him.
technically unconscious as you've been sleeping.
His
Some-
compatriot may or may not be out there.
You're now looking at like 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. Sun's starting to go down. It goes down sooner here on Moraband.
Yeah, well, we're in the valley, so.
Yeah,
We
got
all
a
need
whole
to heal up.
Yeah, we should just long rest in the ship. Do the watch rotations that we did the other night.
Yeah.
Same situation. Oh, what? We don't have to watch rotate now. This guy's tied up and unconscious. XS can just watch the whole time and we can all sleep.
Put the plug in.
I need to repairs. I guess that counts, right?
Yeah.
Just like y'all long rest, I get repairs.
I think so.
Yeah. I would assume
Yeah, I'm pretty
we can
positive.
just add it as, in the night you fix yourself,
Yeah.
essentially, because you don't need to sleep. And it's easy enough for you to repair yourself.
Sounds good.
So I'd like to rest till dawn, but get up right at the crack of dawn so we can get working again.
Yeah.
Got Dr. Ball drops down that people.
But what are we going to do?
I say, we bring the nice shiny stick with the rod on it, kyber crystal stick, with its anti-bug repellent nature, and then we go look in the other places.
So I agree with that. I don't mind going to explore the other places because without more information from the church, I don't think we should move forward with the sarcophagus. However, I do think that the key is not necessary to the kyber crystal's warding functions, and so we should stow the key somewhere safely in a compartment in the ship.
Smuggling node.
Does
It's about this time you would all probably take notice, the people in the cockpit especially. Go to look out the front window, you can't see anything.
Sandstorm or dark?
Yeah, fog, dark, sandstorm.
At first you think it's just still dark, and then you look closer and you see all these black carapaces with long stingers and wings pressed flat against the cockpit of the ship. And covering all the windows is calico bugs.
Turn lights.
Yeah, so it's...
Phil, you want to take the kyber crystal and move towards that window there? I'm just going to be backed up right here. Thank you, Phil.
I'll hold the kyber crystal up to the window.
As you kind of start walking in with the kyber, they all like suck in towards the window, towards the kyber.
They're trying to get to it.
And then as you start getting closer to them, they start to kind of move away from it. It's like they're attracted to it, but they don't want to be too close, it seems like. But there's probably 100 pelco bugs here, just on the windshield.
Okay. And it's as far as our watches are telling us, it's daytime. Our chronos.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is daytime. And as they move out of the way, the light floods into the ship.
Okay.
Huh. Thanks, Phil.
This is disconcerting.
This is disconcerting. We don't have the modification on the ship that allows you to reroute power to the hull. Or I would say we just do that.
Shut them off.
Yeah. Any ideas, pilot?
I'm at a loss. I mean, we can take off, but for all we know, they're plugging the engines, right?
We just need it. Who feels like hurling?
Who, what?
No, it's like this ancient sport I've heard about where you just take a big thing, you put it to your face like this, and you spin it around and you throw it really hard. Who wants to try?
We could attach the copper apparatus to a speeder and send it out.
Take
on
off.
its way.
But we cannot ditch the kyber. I promised the Church of the Force that they can take a longer look at this thing. And V has no interest in the kyber. She doesn't even know that we have it.
I'm going to let you guys discuss for a minute. I have to use the bathroom.
She doesn't even know that we have the kyber crystal. And so...
We can come back for it.
This is,
If we chuck it out there like he says, we can come back for it. Because nobody's going to get it with all these bugs in it.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying it's a good idea. I mean, for all we know, we can just sit here and shit.
And never leave. We've got to figure out a way to get rid of the bugs.
Well, if they're attracted to the kyber crystal, you have to get rid of the kyber crystal.
Okay. No. They probably want the kyber crystal, but they don't want what the crystal is in. So I would say
like a decoy?
No. I was about to say we take the kyber crystal out of the octagon, but I think that's just gonna be a bad move.
I don't think we can do that. We tried
that.
I mean, yeah, I can't unless we have a new idea.
Well, no, one was still in him. You tried to take the kyber out, but
Unless
he
Tried
can't
to take it
interrupt the
out
whole thing.
also after we took it off.
Unless we
okay,
can
never mind.
try another, to say we have more tools here on the ship, we can go for another roll maybe.
Sure, perhaps.
Perhaps the difficulty is less, but still.
I just wrong.
Okay. The other options that we have could be, I mean, fly away. I think we can make it to atmosphere and it'll singe them all off. It just, when we land back on the planet, same thing's going to happen.
Okay, if we do fly back,
Be 100 more dead though.
well, no, if we fly back, we can drop off Deadweight. That's his new name, and we should check out that museum.
That museum? I thought they said the museum closed.
Oh, it did,
Yeah,
but
the museum's closed.
well, the unoccupied building.
Oh, I understand. Right.
Maybe there's some relic in there or something
Sure.
to glean knowledge.
Okay. I mean, we're just trying to collect knowledge right now. We're waiting on the church. We've still got basically 2 days to do it, and 2 days until V shows up. So, y'all want to go to town?
I broke your towel holder. Just so you know.
He failed at coordination.
Yeah, I missed my check.
So we're under the impression that if we leave the ship, these bugs are going to swarm us, right?
Yeah, that's what. Well, no, they're staying away from the crystals, so.
Well,
presumably
it's a perimeter.
They would make a perimeter around us. We would just all have to be close together. We don't know how far. How many feet did it take for me to walk into the cockpit for them to start moving away? How many feet away from the crystal were they?
I'd say probably 15.
Oh, well, we can all stand in a 15-foot circle.
And be surrounded by the bugs. It could work.
I say if we're just in the ship, we wait till the next day, get our rest in, and then go back out of business. I mean,
V can't get in the ship either with bugs around.
That is true. Plus, it's getting dark. That's why the bugs are here. If we wait till dawn, we'll...
It is dawn.
It is it's brand new day. It's
Oh,
morning
it's a
time.
brand new day?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It's daytime.
Oh, okay.
Why-
So,
so
all
we
the wood-
also don't know how the bugs are surviving in the light right now.
They're taking pain for it.
So, all of our wounds go back to...
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
Correct.
I totally missed that.
Okay.
Yay
Let's,
for full health.
let's take the ship up in the atmosphere and see what happens.
I'm fine with that. But
I'm
we
fine.
got to get our pilot to consent. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, pilot.
So we're gonna do. We're gonna attempt to take off.
Yeah.
All right.
You go to turn it over and
Oh.
Son of a biscuit.
Full of bugs. Or is it still like a power issue? Still got power.
Yeah. Can I make a mechanics check to figure out what's wrong with my ship?
sure.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
This
From
would be
inside.
easy. Probably,
Okay.
actually.
It's easy to find out if there's bugs stuck in the.
Yeah. 1 success, 2 advantage.
Go and open a couple of the hold panels that kind of lead to outdoor engine compartments, and they're packed full of pelco bugs.
Son of a
As you
biscuit.
open kind of one of the compartments, a couple of them start
Close it real quick.
trying to come back in towards the cockpit.
Okay. I've got the crystal on me though, so.
Oh, you still have it? Okay. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's just on.
They push away deeper into the actual.
Okay. All right, so we either gotta get rid of this crystal, like you said, or wait. We just gotta wait. These are our 2 options, I think.
Well, okay. So, what's the end goal here? Do we believe that there are scrolls out there we can find?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Or do we believe that we've been duped into resurrecting Exar Kun?
Both. I think both of these things. I think there are scrolls.
I think
we're
they're
supposed to
mutually
find.
exclusive.
Okay.
I think, I think V took advantage of our natural curiosity and good nature, and we stumbled into potentially resurrecting Exar Kun. If that's the case, we should get rid of the crystal, go to the church, give them the brass rod, or destroy it so nobody can do it, and then we'll find another adventure.
We cannot get rid of the crystal. We cannot get rid of the
Then
crystal.
we're stuck here.
We have to keep the crystal, though.
Okay.
We need the crystal.
Your obsession is going to get us very hurt here, sir.
This is every piece of the Force, and
I
every
want to
piece
slap
of Kyber in the galaxy is part of the larger picture and the larger will of the Force.
I think your
Bring
obligation
back
just
the
kicked in on
Jedi.
us.
Oh,
I want
this
to.
could go badly.
I'm trying to think of a good Star Wars cuss word here that's thematic. I'm sorry, I can't think of one.
Voodoo's the only
Putin.
one I know.
So
Putin.
I think we wait.
Dread.
That's the only option. I think
Wait till when?
until we get a contact from the Church of the Force. V can't get into the ship. There are bugs all over it. Also, it's a ship.
Okay,
it's
so
locked.
Screw it,
Phil,
I'm gonna hunt
explain
bugs.
to me what the end goal is here. We start out where we're just trying to go on an adventure for a month. Now you're sitting there risking our lives, risking the welfare of your ship for a crystal.
Yes.
What is the end goal?
The end goal
what's
is
going
to
to happen
have
next?
this crystal and take it to the Church of the Force for us to further
How,
our knowledge.
explain
of
to
the
me
I
Force.
how
blame
we're
you,
getting
Klepto.
off of this planet.
I blame
As
you.
soon as we learn more about the crystal, we will know more what the Pelco bugs interact with it. It is a waiting game.
Okay. I will wait by you until we hear from them.
That was my suggestion.
And if we don't get a good enough answer, something else is going to happen.
We'll figure that out when we get there. We have
Okay.
I have a brilliant idea. I'd like to make a mechanics check on his ship.
I wonder if we could get his ship out.
Because also, because the engines on a TIE fighter are definitely
definitely
15 feet
fused.
around the
Yeah.
cockpit. So those bugs will get out of there. So we have access to your ship,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So I could fly away and the bugs would just follow me and
Huh.
what?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, and then they would follow you. They would be off our ship, and then we could fly separate somewhere.
That'll work.
Let's
I like
do
that
this.
idea.
Is a good
I did
idea.
not think of that.
I thought about using the TIE fighter, but I didn't think about putting the crystal in it.
Yeah, we'll put
Let's
the
do
crystal in the TIE fighter because if it's a wide enough bubble, those engines are not going to be affected by the bugs.
So
Plus
let's
tie
just do
engines
that.
are
We don't even have to
different.
make a check to do that. Surely.
Yeah, I think so.
You take the crystal to the TIE fighter. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume you have it now then, in that case, since it's your TIE?
Mm-hmm.
Or the TIE interceptor.
Nobody else is getting in my tie.
You get in your seat, you sit down, you have the Kyber, large octagonal metal piece kind of sitting in your lap. The Pelco bugs that are covering the front windshield, they all kind of buzz off. And they're kind of flying around the cockpit area. You go and fires up.
And then I fly away to the atmosphere.
Disconnect. Go ahead and make a planetary piloting check for me.
Already ready. Hard, easy. Success and 2 advantage.
Good. It is a bit hard to see as you're flying. The Pelco bugs follow you around as much as they can, and they kind of stay around your ship until you actually hit some speed going out.
I want to calm Phil. All right, Phil, take off as best you can. We'll get up here and lose these bugs.
We're gonna just follow his ship, basically.
Okay. You now see it is a column. It looks like a solid column following this TIE fighter of bugs. There's probably a couple thousand of these Pelco bugs currently following after.
Not directly
So
follow.
easy planetary check for me to take off?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, not literally directly. We're gonna stay out of the Pelco bugs, but we're gonna follow the bugs.
We're gonna join the train.
As you start
I'm going to
getting
get on
up and you begin to hit atmosphere, which really I don't really even need you to make a check for this. As you're able to follow easily, you start seeing some of them like break away, and then more, and then you see the whole swarm kind of turn and begin going back down towards the surface of Moraband.
Okay.
As it seems like they still need oxygen to breathe, and it's getting too thin, and they wouldn't totally rather die than have the Kyber, but you do see a few that are falling, not moving their wings, that the ones that did chase longer.
Okay. Cool. We figured that out. We figured the puzzle out. Thank goodness.
You guys did. Good job. Okay. I figured you guys would come to the conclusion of using the tie eventually.
I thought about it, but not with the
So
crystal.
do we need to stash this crystal, or
So it's in your ship. You can now dock. Yeah, so you can dock and get back on if you want.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
dock, get back on.
So now it's back on our ship.
And we're just flying around
Low
the
atmosphere.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Easy enough.
I mean, it's still. I mean, that wouldn't have taken long. It's still the middle of that first day, so we still have a day and a half before V shows up, or before we can expect to hear from the church.
Alright. So, head back, drop off Deadweight, because he probably deserves it. We should probably throw some credits on him. Leave him in a bar somewhere unconscious. This is what I vote.
Potentially, what I'm worried about is if this crystal is an attractor to those bugs, wherever we go, they're eventually going to show up. Like, okay, we go back to the town, we go into the town, we come back, there's going to be bugs around there.
Everyone's dead. I think we would kill that whole town.
Yeah.
I think we. I mean, honestly.
If we stash it,
How many days
we're
journey?
going to have to go and defeat these bugs.
Yes, great question. How far is Naboo from Moraband?
Naboo from Moraband?
Yeah. Well, that's where we asked, and we can go to other temples. We can go. I mean, we have options, I guess. There's a Church of the Force on most populated
From Naboo
planets.
to Moraband, because Ryloth to
Oh yeah,
you're
we're going to
probably
another planet.
to Moraband is
We don't have to, but
No. Let's do that.
you're probably
We'll
looking
take the
like
crystal elsewhere.
18.
yeah, those bugs can't follow us through
You're
space.
probably looking at like 18 hours, maybe a day total
To Naboo.
to Naboo.
18 hours there.
Well, to
We
the
get-
closest
we
Church
would-
of the Force. How about that?
Yeah, what's the closest?
Closest what?
Church of the Force.
Church of the
I
Force?
mean, they're on most
That
populated
could take.
planets.
That could
Yeah.
handle the.
Yeah, that I know of. So I can make a check if you need me to. On I don't know, whatever check you would tell me to, but I can make a check on where the nearest church is that would know this, that would be able to help us.
And you could call some other church and say, "Hey, meet us on planet X."
And when you tell me the planet, I might know somebody on there, I might not. I don't know. That's kind of up to you also. This is like a, I mean, it's the same as if you're a member of the Silver Hand or whatever in D&D. You got this network.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. Make for you an average knowledge check, because this is something you would probably know.
Just a knowledge check, straight up intellect, or education, or lore, like which
Or,
which
I mean,
one?
depending on where this is.
education,
you could do
sorry,
Like a
this
Four
is-
Worlds or
yeah,
Outer Rim.
Education, because this is essentially Yeah, actually do an outer rim check, because this is, you guys would be on the outer rim.
Okay.
Yep.
I might know something.
Yeah, is this, so do I have advantage because we're looking specifically for the Church of the Force.
Yeah.
So it's just a regular core world check? Or outer rim check, I mean?
And for you it can be easy, because you
Okay.
would know this.
Failed. Failed.
Really?
Let's see if I remember. Would it be average for me?
Yes, this would be average.
So I've been around a while.
Yep.
And
Success.
two success.
Oh, okay.
You would know that not too terribly far away on the planet of Lothal,
Oh, I've heard of that place.
there is a Church of the Force resting there within the capital.
Okay.
Do you have what I want to earn?
And you know that from you would be hyperspace lane is fairly well traveled between Lothal and Felucia. Yeah, so it wouldn't take you long to get there. Probably 4 hours.
Okay. I say we go.
Do it.
Let's go.
Can I make a navigation check? To
Make an
try and,
investigation check.
okay. Average. So that's just planet to planet.
Easy since it's on a computer.
I'd say average.
That's going to be a success with one advantage.
Easy enough. You guys take off. Piloting's good. You come out of hyperspace overlooking the planet of Lothal. And that's where we're going to end today's episode of the Wayward Wayfarers.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us. It's much appreciated. Join us next time to see what the Wayward Wayfarers do on their trip to Lothal. Will they contact V? Who knows? Will they run away with the Kyber? Who knows? Will they sell it and possibly spend their riches on drugs and all kinds of death sticks and things like that? We will see. Thank you all for joining us very much. Carter, if you'd like to take us out.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to the second chapter of the Wayward Wayfarers. If you're listening to this on our regular podcast feed, just know this will be the last episode of the Wayward Wayfarers that you're able to catch, unless you go over to patreon.com, /Star Wars Station, and subscribe to the Jedi Youngling tier or above. For just $2, you can get this RPG and a ton of other content over on our Patreon. You can see full video and you can hear the audio for our entire journey until we're finished, which we don't have any plans to stop anytime soon. We're excited to keep this adventure going. So if you've enjoyed this, please head on over to patreon.com/Star Wars Station. And don't forget to leave us 5 stars on Spotify, on Apple. Give us a like on YouTube. We really appreciate it. And until next time, keep it wizard.